All
I'll
right.
get crowns.
Uh, well, now that's on the recording. So everybody,
Okay.
welcome back to Odyssey of the Dragonlords. In the last session, the party comprised of Juno, Drakgar, Exandri, Derek, Matthews, and Porunga. I guess on that note, just a bit of an announcement for those watching at home. We're going through a little bit of a rough thing regarding our players and availability, but don't worry, we'll find a way to make this work out. With that little disclaimer out of the way, let me continue with the recap. So the party continued on their way to reach the legendary ship, the Ultros. They managed to brave the environments of the Death Falls, a strange supernatural ravine that led them into a series of rapids rivers that seemed to lead and end up, into a chasm. Following an inlet that led them to descend down into a pristine lake slash lagoon. The party managed to see, of course, the Ultros, the legendary ship that Estor Kalander and his crew and many other Dragonlords used to, well, traverse the seas of the Cerulean Gulf and the Forgotten Sea. Upon arriving at the ship, the party were immediately hit by a cold chill, as the spirits of the damned were still restless in the halls of the Ultros, as evidenced by the group of over 50 oarsmen's spirits that started operating the gigantic oars of the ship at the beat of the drum of a ghastly drummer who, well, told the party that they were about to depart to Mitros, seemingly the last destination of the Ultras, at least for the time being. The party were fairly tuckered out after their close encounter with the Death Falls region, so they decided to fall asleep, and not before some of them incurring a vision from the Horn of Valmithria that displayed them a couple of scenes. Uh, Large crowds of people, the ship of the Ultras itself sailing across the seas. And however, before the right as the visions seemed to reach this resolution, the party were dragged into a dreamscape where they seemed to be members of the Ultros working alongside the ghosts led by Estor Calander, who asked them to eliminate a group of traitors, three of them actually, that are somewhere within the Ultras. The party decided to play along for the time being, and so after defeating their first target, party is thinking of what to do next, and that is where we continue. As you guys are, oh, I let me take out of the little the message bar that just appeared. As you guys have just eliminated the quartermaster Davis, uh, the rest of the specters that were under his command, seemingly half-heartedly already, just kind of stop attacking. Their eternally bored expressions seem to go back to their duties, whether it be cleaning the upper deck or tying ropes or fastening sails. They seem to be doing that just, you know, in a very sluggish pace. So what do you guys do?
Shall I look for the next one?
Derek has idea. Just hold on
Oh
for me,
no.
guys. Derek idea. What about is as we all huddle together because we don't want Esther to listen to us. Let's try to split up and talk to the two other traitors, quote unquote. Say Esther's trying to kill them, and if we pretend to capture them and pretend to behead them, we can all attack together, Mr. Archelander.
You
Yeah.
sure we should split up with our group?
Oh,
Cause
Dibs on not going with the group that's with Derek.
yeah, same here.
there you go. Then see, there you go. See, plans already in motion.
Why don't you go separate
Got it. I can go
and we'll
easy.
stick together?
All right, let's go. All right, I'll look for one. You look for the other. I get the two other NPCs.
So, where do you start your search? I mean, well, first of all, I'll ask, are you guys actually splitting up? And if so, who's with who?
I think Derek went off on his own.
Get two NPCs with me. It's okay.
Uh, I guess I'll have Juno go with Derek just in case. And then should we check downstairs, see if the others are down there?
Sure. I'm gonna keep up my holy symbol. I still got my prayer thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Uh, so,
I guess we'll. My bad.
sorry, go ahead.
I guess you guys will go down this entrance, and we'll go, and then half of us will go to the other entrance, that's closer to Estor.
Okay. So, you guys split up, go to opposite ends of the ship, and head down the stairs to the lower deck. Uh, well, which is the deck where all of the oarsmen are at. Uh, you guys descend. The place looks just as dark as it was in the waking world, if not even more so somehow. Uh, Unlike the waking world counterparts, the Oarsmen look slightly more alive, kind of. There's a bit of coloration in their skins. The way they seem to be rowing the boat seems to be done so with that sort of less of that stiffness that comes with the undeath. They seem to be flowing at a more, uh, I suppose, vivid manner, if you want to use that expression. Who are the ones going to the front part?
So it'll be my group, and then the other group
Um,
would go to the bottom group, I guess. Yeah.
Sure, I guess.
Is that how it is?
I mean, well, we're both going away different entrances anyway, so I'm pretty sure one would go front, one would go to the back.
All right. So, Derek, you take Juno and who else to accompany you?
I think
Mr.
it's
Mateus.
or I guess Mateus, yeah, I don't know.
Players that are not
Yeah.
here. So
Of course, I got this. Don't worry, guys. Trust.
So Matthias, again, don't really want to play their characters for them, but I feel like they would, either you or Matthias would speak up and say something uh, among the lines of, well, Juno might say something along the lines of, yeah, I still don't know about working for this Archelander guy. Not sure if you forgot, Derek, but he kind of promoted the slavery of all my people.
Killed them. Don't forget about that part.
I almost forgot. And Matthias would say something along the lines of, well, I mean,
Oh my lord.
if you claim to have once worked with him, then you probably also know how to deal with the people that work under him. So I'll refer to your judgment, but if things go south, I will not hesitate in acting.
Yes, use fireball as big as you can. Don't worry about me.
that's pretty accurate.
Even though this is a dream, I would probably not default to that, Derek, says Matthias. Uh,
Do it. No balls.
I will not give in to provocation. As you guys head out to the
Sad.
front of the ship, I totally forgot what the actual terms for the front and back of the ship are. So I'm just gonna be calling the front and back of the ship for
The bow.
the dream. Uh,
The front is forward and then the back is aft.
aft. Well, I'll trust you. I'll take your word for it. 'Cause I don't know. Uh, So I'm gonna have to put two cameras in for this one, so the screen records both ends. First, I'm gonna roll a d2, see who we front Forward, back, aft. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d2. On a 1, we go to Derek. On a 2, we go to the people at the aft.
There's
Uh,
Juno's player.
we are going to be going to the people at the aft. You guys. Well. Uh, Exandri, Drakgar, Porunga. You guys walk over to the aft of the ship, and you.
I'm super curious. How many of those things just died?
What do you mean? How many of those things just died?
I still have my thing up, my channel divinity.
Oh, turn undead is like a. It's not a sustained effect. It's like a blast.
Oh, okay.
It only lasts for that instant of you activating it. Well, just the effect lasts for a while, but the initial wave, I guess, is like an instant effect. Uh, so right now, everybody who wasn't on the upper deck, which are all the oarsmen and the drummer, are still unaffected by Turn Undead. Uh, in fact, the drummer, you actually in this dreamscape, you would see them with eyes, whereas before they were kind of like hollow, like just shadowy voids. They seem to have, kind of like grayish looking eyes. Uh, so you guys move over to the aft of the ship, walking past the oarsmen, uh, looking for the individual, this other Thane or other trader that may be in the ship. This would eventually lead you to, well, the same room filled with hammocks that you were at. Uh, you will see as this time around. There is an individual in this room. This malish looking figure with very soft, gentle features, akin to that of an elf, except that when you look at him a little bit closer, uh, you will notice that this individual seems to have some fish-like uh, features. There's this gills almost that seem noticeable around his neck area, and there's segments where it almost looks like there's some degree of webbing in his limbs. The individual is currently laying on top of one of the hammocks, uh, fiddling with what appears to be some form of a box of sorts, kind of like this ornate small box that fits in the palm of both his hands. Uh, he seems to be rubbing his finger against the lid of it, looking at it as if longing at something or someone. What do you guys do?
Should we check
Hello,
this?
hi, how are you?
Well, no, Draker, you were about to be like, should we? And then Alexander is like, hello, how are you? The ghostly sea elf question mark individual seems to look up from the box towards you, Exandri, acknowledging not just your presence but that of your companions as well, as his eyes soon wander at Drakgar and Porunga before coming back to you. The individual kind of looks over at you and says, I see. Hello. You are currently acting as Estor Staines, correct?
Uh, me? No,
Really?
I told him no.
I see. Hmm. I sense the presence of Davon disappear from this ship, so I figured it was only a matter of time before my turn was up.
Yes, unfortunately, we did do that, but I mean, like Esther is like right there staring at us, so it's like really hard to get in like a conversation and like see like your guys' side of it, like what's actually going on. But he's not down here, so it's a little bit more relaxed.
I see. He kind of continued throughout this conversation. He's still sort of like tracing the finger like around the box that is on his hands.
So is it okay if we ask you some questions?
You may ask, but I fear I may
Um,
not have all the answers.
well, it's okay. Anything is better than nothing. So are you guys trying to overthrow the ship?
In a sense, yes. Archelander.
What are your guys' plans?
Hold on one moment. Sorry, my microphone just got here. Sorry. Gracias. One moment.
Hug you. Right, real quick, he'll disconnect and connect again.
Sorry about that. Apologies for that. Sorry, yeah, no, my microphone just got here. I won't be connecting it right now, however. Sorry. Once again. The
In the break.
So you ask. You were about to overthrow him. He said, in a sense, yes. And what was your response?
Um, like, what were their plans after they got the ship?
Sail it somewhere else, I suppose. Away from here. I am told I was found by the rest of the crew drifting in the oceans. Perhaps I would try to find where I came from.
And another question: what would happen if you know who upstairs what would happen if he was the one who perished?
I don't know. We've been bounded to this ship for a long time. Esther himself does not tolerate mutiny. He would rather see our souls destroyed than freed, if we are ever to be freed. I suppose that if he was to perish, then, well, maybe part of the curse will go with him.
And that would set you guys free?
I don't know. This isn't the waking world, right?
No, this is definitely a dream.
So even in dreams we cannot escape. Regrettable.
Or at least I think this is dream shit. At this point, I don't even know anymore.
The pain feels real, does it not?
I don't know. I haven't been hit yet.
He's
It does.
been addressing the question at Drakgar. His eyes do wander over to Drakgar.
It feels real,
Hmm.
but I don't know.
Then maybe if we are destroyed, we'll be freed from the dream as well. Maybe if you're destroyed, you'll be freed from the dream. I suppose we won't know. I trust
Mm.
you are aware of the captain's history. How cruel,
Oh yeah, we don't like
Yeah.
them.
how
Nope.
cruel of a man he was. How he was responsible of untold number of deaths.
Oh, we know.
He kind of looks down at the box that he's been holding and says, many of those unfortunate souls who saw their end at the hands of Estor, even to this day, still wander the underworld, seeking for peace, for vengeance. They're
What?
here with us. As he taps the lid of the box with one of his fingers.
Well, guys, I think we're in a pickle. Because obviously none of us like you know who upstairs. At the same time, so I have a question for you. Can I have your name again? Sorry.
My name is Metron. At least that's the name
Mitchel.
that I was given.
Okay, so theoretically, if we get rid of you know who upstairs, would you guys be okay if the ship were to go to us?
Before I answer that question, answer me this. Did he at any point had you swear an oath to the ship itself?
A couple people, but not all of us.
Then the ship is yours already.
Oh.
Wait.
Estor
Do you know how we could trick him?
Well, Estor Archelander is many things, but he's only partially a fool. He will find a possible way to have the winning side, I suppose, in this scenario. If that means striking up a bargain or a deal for his continued existence, then he may very well attempt that. Though by what means, I would not be able to know.
So in this scenario, what would you like us to do? Just curious.
He looks down at the box
I don't trust that box.
and says, well, giving peace to the restless spirits within this box would be one thing. But the other would be to, I suppose, whenever you reach the waking world, to make sure that you do not make the same mistakes as Archelander.
Oh, we've actually been working rather hard fixing his errors.
Then you're already one step ahead of him. Whether he knows that or not is unclear. I myself know that my existence is damned one way or another. If I stay here, you will destroy me. If I try to escape, he will destroy me. If I try to,
Um,
and if I try to make my way back to the oceans to experience the sensation of swimming once again, then I will only be able to do so by taking possession of one of you.
Mm.
well, unfortunately, definitely not the last option. Um, I step closer to him and I hold my hand out for the box. However, I do not know if I could take things from this world to the real world after we wake up, if this is even a dream anymore. If we kill you, can we put your soul into this box?
I'm afraid that will not be able to happen. I'm not sure how this box may work in the waking world, if it still exists somewhere within the Ultros. But in here, I can tell you one thing. So he kinda lays an ear, rests it on the box. They are in pain.
This box, can I examine it so I can find it once we wake up?
You may take a look at it, but I do not recommend you hold it.
Okay.
It's not
She doesn't hold it.
it's not a pretty thing. He he shows it, presents it with both hands, and you see what appears to be a very ornate-looking box. It seems to have this indents on the bottom part of it, as if it was bolted, screwed, nailed perhaps to the floor at some point. Uh, there is very fine engravings all around the outside of the box, not really representing anything particular, just in general, like very pretty designs that perhaps are gilded in some way. Maybe like a bit of a fine craftsmanship behind the creation of this. Uh, there is a lock, a visible lock, uh, that also in and of itself looks like very ornate, kind of like black steel, kind of looking lock.
Okay, she like keeps her hands behind her back the whole time, and she's examining it really, really well, so when we do wake up, she can find it. And she's going to be like, those souls inside. What would you say would be the best way to set them free and let them move on to peace?
I believe at this point their sorrow, their pain, their thirst for vengeance has twisted them into shadows of their former self. If I,
Vengeance against who? You know who above?
yes, but I believe that they will extend that same gratification of vengeance against any who stand in their way. Well, anyone alive, that is. I suppose the only thing you can do to give them peace is, well, dispose of them, I suppose.
Well, I'm a healer, and I would very much like to find this box once I wake up to help them move on.
You will certainly try.
Yes, I will. But with that being said, I do apologize. I'm at an impasse.
I suppose we all are. If you are to return above the deck without the news of my passing, Estor Galander will not be happy, and seeing as this is a dream, perhaps it could be his own dream. Perhaps he may even punish you in a way that will not be pretty. And
With that being said,
go ahead.
I'll ask, because you are kind, to have had a proper, polite conversation. Would it be okay if we take your life? If I find any belongings of yours on the ship once we wake up, we will hold a little ceremony for you.
It's been
I know it's not much.
It's been centuries, I'm afraid. There's not much left of me, if there is anything at all. Dust and echoes.
Any belongings that you might have had on the ship?
Nothing that will be different from any of the other crew members here. Though, I suppose this is the only thing that is of note in my belongings, if you can call it as such. Kind of gesturing at the box itself. I only ask that
Alright.
if you are to strike me down here, you may take some of them with you as well. As he kind of puts like a hand over the lid of the box. Are you ready?
I mean, I guess.
Before he opens the box and shit, and all hell breaks loose. We're gonna cut back to Derek.
No.
As Derek you, Juno, and Matthias are basically standing right in front of the doors to the captain's quarters. Uh, you know, presumably the other room that you haven't inspected yet in this ship. Even both here in the dream realm and in the physical realm. Uh, the you know, Juno and Metis kind of look over at you, Derek, and they're basically, their expression to you kind of goes somewhere along the lines of like, well, go ahead, the floor is yours.
Ladies
Of
first.
course, of course, as give him a charming smile. And I go knock, knock, knock on the door.
Okay, so you approach the door and you knock, knock, knock. You hear a kind of gravelly voice answer back. A bit occupied at the moment.
And I say, look, man, put your pants up, all right? We're here to talk.
Talk. Talk while in the middle of important business.
Yes, your little John is important, but still, come on, open the door. I have business to discuss with you.
There's a bit of a pause before you hear the voice once again speak up and say, "Open the door if you wish, but make it quick."
Okay. And I open the door and I walk in.
You open the door
He's just getting blasted with the.
and you see, the captain's quarters. Kind of small for your liking, but is noticeably more luxurious than the rest of the ship. There's even a proper bed here instead of a hammock or like the other quarters. Uh, the you know the you're seeing this in the dream world, of course, but it's kind of made out of like this fine silk that kind of not just making like the sheets of the bed, but also some curtains that line up the walls of the room. There's even wallpaper as well, like kind of with this gold lines, sort of design across it. Uh, Floor impeccable, clean, waxed. There's like the smell of like like a fresh room. There's a desk in front of you with a bunch of papers and a journal and a map of what you believe to be Thalia itself. However, what stands out to you is that currently, almost literally, hovering over the map, there is a ghostly individual that seems to be currently looking over the map and the documents. On one side of the room, you will see a set of armor that is kind of put into what you believe to be some form of mannequin, and on the side adjacent from it, there is this weapon plaque, I guess, on the wall, where a sword is kind of up for display.
Is the sort of any. Can I ask Mateus if he could use his detect magic to see if those two items have any magical
Are you asking him
uh
like?
traces?
Are you asking him like stealthily or just?
Stealthily, yeah. He's like Mateus is like, since he's a scholar, he's like tries to look very scholarish, but then he uses that as to look up, see if those items are magical in anything.
Make me a stealth check to see if you slip that to Matthias without the ghost being alerted.
Yeah, hold up. Can I? Where's my thing at? I'm done here. All right, stealth check coming through. Remember the spell still. Where are you? Stealth. They're right there. 14.
Okay. Uh, you don't see the ghost react to that comment, but Matthews does say, I mean, it'll take me a couple minutes to cast the spell, but I'll see what I can do. Uh, one moment.
Okay.
And he kind of takes a step back out of the room. So he's just out of sight to begin the incantation. Meanwhile, the ghost, without really looking at you directly, Derek, continues to speak and says, "You're Arcalander's thanes, are you not? What does he want with me now?"
All right, so I got good news and bad news. Which one did you want?
There's a visible twitch in his face when you say bad news. Uh, then you see as he kind of looks up for a couple of seconds at you, his eyes narrowing a little bit as he says, "Well, there are only bad news and less bad news in this world, as I've came to find out. Spit
Well,
them out.
this is your lucky day because I have good news as well.
Spit them out."
All right, we'll go with the bad news first, I guess. Bad news is he wants you killed on this boat, and he sent me and my friends to look for your other two companions that were quote unquote trying to throw a mutiny against him.
So Estor sends you to destroy me.
Yes, but at least there's some good news.
I can't imagine anything like that. Anything following that would be good news. You're a fool to
Well,
trust Arcalander.
as you see, he's actually a good old friend of mine. I'm
Excuse me.
surprised you don't know who I am.
So you are a close ally to Estor Arcalander.
Oh, yes. And actually, I forgot to actually give myself tell you my name. My name is Derek Lenius from the First Order of the Dragonlords.
He seems to think for a moment. Are you?
Almost pitch like this.
Ah, now I remember you. You were. No, never mind.
Yes, yes, I was abducted by a water woman, and I was prisoned for 500 years in her water bubble and made as her pet.
Not what I
Okay,
was going
I had
for. That is not what I was
look, I had a lot more traumatic stuff with that. Okay, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, I'm just giving you good news and bad news. All right, I'm trying to help you here.
Well, here's the thing. You've just outright claimed that you've been tasked by Arcalander to make an attempt on my life.
Yes.
He kind of seems to lean back from documents table, and he says, "It is not often an assassin announces their intent with such gall. You have
Well,
1 minute to make your case before you feel my wrath."
look, man, I'm married. What kind of rascal would you show me? Okay,
Oh my
I'm married and I was suffocated in a water bubble for 500 years,
The clock
having just a
is
little air just to survive.
the clock is ticking.
Yeah. So here's the good news. I'm not gonna kill you. I want your help to actually kill Nestor Arcalander.
There is a noticeable eyebrow raise of doubt uh, on the on his face. How do I know this isn't a trick? That you will use this opportunity to make me lower my guard before you strike me down like a dog.
It's like you said, if I was an assassin, to outright tell you that I was gonna kill you, but I even said there was good news that I'm not gonna kill you. If I was an assassin, I would just straight up just come in here and kill you with my big old buddy next to me. Then Juno flexes his muscle.
I'm not sure if you would, but go on.
Uh, that's what I would say. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm not here to kill you. I want your help to kill him.
Make me. How would this be? Make me a persuasion check.
Of course. That's was hoping for that to happen. Persuasion, come on, let's go.
Uh,
22.
for 22. All right. He looks at you, his hands barely physical, leaning on the table as he says, "Speak and make your, state your business pitch, I suppose, quick. How
All
would
right, I'm up.
this be, how would this be able to be carried out?
Okay.
Galander is an
Um.
incredibly distrustful man."
Yes. Do you remember his other? What he's also like? He loves war. As a person who's fought right beside him, he loved. He loved war. He loved killing. He loved battles. Also loved the blood of his enemies. So
Like you guys got a
what
lot.
I am, sir, shush. You're the side of the boat. Shush.
Juno says that.
Yeah. So my pitch to you or plan is because I have my other friends talking to your other buddy, and we're sorry that your other friend had actually fought us and met his end. But I have bigger plans for both of you. I want you two, of course I'm talking to you now, but I want you two to help us take him down. You can't take down six, seven of us? 6, 7 of us. Can't take down all of us. We're very versed in fighting, and since we all come from different backgrounds, we have a better chance in winning. My main plan is to pretend to capture you, because if I know him better, it's kind of better if, I were to quote unquote kill you in front of him, show that the deed is done. If I know Esther Archelander, he would love that.
He thinks for a moment. I suppose there could be some merit to all of this. In that
Look, I'm
case,
not proud of it. I'm not proud of it, but I've also killed people and I've done bad things. Okay, I'm proud of, but it's in what I did back in the day. So I eventually have to take amends for what I've done. This is also a first step for me.
what if Archelander proves himself to be far more than you all can handle?
Well, then I'm willing to die for that. I'm not supposed to be of this world. I personally should have died in the Great War. Should have not have been captured. I believe in is that I should have been dead. Friends, I should have been with my friends. Now, at the time that the world needs us, I'm willing to throw my life on the line so we don't have to deal with this ever again.
To die alongside one's battle compatriots. I suppose that in and of itself is the mark of a warrior. Very well. I will go along with this ploy of yours, and we'll see how far it takes us. But before that, I never go anywhere without my trusted tools. Carry them with you for the time being until the time to strike is right. He looks over at the armor and the sword, which the sword, by the way, looks more akin to like a cutlass almost. Uh, they look over at the both objects and he shouts, well, doesn't shout, but kind of in a more raised tone of voice, says, "Ebony, Asher Scale, arise." As you see the sword, right as Metheus kind of comes back with the detect magic, he says, "Hey, Derek, the armor and the sword, they're magical." And right as he says that, the sword and armor begin to kind of rattle and vibrate and move on their own. The armor kind of frees itself from the mannequin, reassembling and taking on like the movements as if someone was inhabiting the armor, even though it's moving on its own. Whereas the sword seems to levitate midair and eventually float over away from the weapon display plaque that was on the wall.
Alright, Derek's like, no way! Whoa! Like that meme where that one guy's like, oh my god, no way! Walking around like, oh my god. I'm actually very surprised. This is the first I've ever seen this, even though of course I'm magical and very old. There no magic like this could ever appear. And I must be get close to the times. All right then. Juno protect the sword, and Mateus protect the protect. Well, I guess we'll get in line that we quote unquote captured you by, I guess, having Mateus behind you and pretend to have like a magical bubble for you to not escape in, and Juno would be behind the front of the armor and the sword. That'd be in the middle. Yes. Shows that we are in control of all this.
Metius looks at you and says, I don't believe I have a spell that may be able to replicate that while on the move. Uh, but I can try and see if I can perhaps improvise.
Oh,
Uh,
I,
here's what I can do. And he snaps his fingers, and you see as a couple of lights appear around around the ghost. As Matthews kind of uses dancing lights to kind of flank around the ghost. Uh,
mm,
these are just lights that provide a little bit of light, but maybe if you spin up a bit of a story, you can probably say that these are magical words that seal undead away. He says with a really unsure expression in his face.
I'm like, Mateus, I believe in you. Just feel confident about how you're faking it. It's okay. You'll learn from this. You'll become a better politician.
Juno Juno looks at you, Derek, and says, I guess I can carry the armor and the sword, huh? You know, it would be looking kind of weird if they just move around on their own when the ghost's supposed to be our prisoner. I really hope that this plan works out, Derek, because otherwise, well, it's not like Archelander can hate my people anymore, but we are still in a dream that he seems to control. Just keep that in mind.
It's okay, don't worry. You know, Juno's very good at martial arts. If somehow, some way, Mister could get his hand on that stuff, I'm sure can deal with it easily.
That was Juno speaking, my bad.
Oh, well, Juno, you got this, bro. Don't worry. Just trust in me. Source, trust me, bro.
All right.
All right, let's head out, boys.
So
Or they them
you
them ghost.
go back out uh, of the forward of the ship. And 1 second, I just need to move around my plate of food.
I'll be out here.
All right. So you finish your business there. I'll say around the time that that you're done with the
Back down
conversation,
here.
because though both conversations were happening at the same time, I would imagine the one with Metron lasted a little bit more. So here's what we're gonna do for the sake of plot convenience. Uh, Derek, you're kind of, cleaning your hands. Job well done. Or at the very least, half of the job well done. You're on your way back to tell the rest of the crew, what transpired. Uh, you're feeling pretty confident on yourself. You walk out of the room, and you're like around almost to where the drummer is at. when you can kind of hear like voices coming from the room adjacent, the room where all the hammocks are at, where something among the lines of, "Then please make sure to take some of them out before along myself. Are you ready?" As right
Huh?
as Metron says
It's like
this and flips open the lid of the box. We're gonna roll initiative.
Eric's like, huh? Wait, we're killing things? What the heck, guys? It's not the plan. Oh, it's not the plan. Now, see, now they're not following my plan, huh? Wow. All the turntables, right? Is that how you said it?
So go ahead and roll initiative, y'all.
My team. My
Aw.
team. Yeah,
Should
you
I,
deserve
should I
it.
roll
You,
it for Juno too, or are they not going to be in the fight?
You
you guys deserve those.
I have a very important
Oh
question.
my god.
yeah.
This is
What were you saying, Alexander?
Do we have our level up skills? It's a very important question.
I think so.
I will say you do for the time being, because this is a dream.
Okay. Okay. Needed
two
to know,
deserve
so I read for it.
Life could be
You two,
life could be dream.
two deserve those nat one. Those you two deserve those nat ones for not following the plan.
I'm gonna be taking control of
Dare you?
Teos for the time
I
being.
have a question.
Bro, you followed the plan and you're still fighting. What are you talking about?
Well, you guys are killing the guy, even though it said we're supposed to capture them, not kill them.
I have a question.
You're doing a Derek at this point.
What is your
In that case,
what is your question?
Porunga.
What is your question, Porunga?
Am I able to use magical guidance to reroll?
Magical guidance. I believe that's the skill that allows you to reroll ability checks. Using your sorcery points. Could you put the feature up in the chat?
Yeah.
Because depending on the wording, you may or may not actually be able to use it for initiative.
My team.
Well, here's the thing. Though initiative is an ability check by technicality, it is not something that can be failed as per worded in the in magical guidance.
Okay, gotcha.
Feels like
So sadly you
again.
cannot use sorcery points to reroll initiative.
And then
That was a pretty good, however, that was a pretty interesting interpretation of the rules. So I'll give you a DM inspiration for catching that loophole.
He
Hug
still
you.
has his last DM inspiration.
All right,
have any of us even used our DM
I am the
inspiration?
only one who's used it.
you can.
I don't even have one.
In that case, you can
Yes, you
transfer.
do, broski.
In that case,
I
because
haven't used it.
the inspiration doesn't stack, you can choose to transfer it over to someone who has already used theirs. Porunga.
Everybody should have a dragon in the top left-hand screen of their thing. We literally got DM inspiration on episode 2. I'm the only one that's used it.
I wasn't in episode number 2, I believe.
Okay, so I can go ahead and use that.
What's it called? Well, you can use, remember, inspirations, DM inspiration specifically, can be used to either re-roll a saving throw, attack roll, ability check, or you can preemptively use it before doing any of those to gain advantage on that, whatever it is you're rolling.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, so I need to roll for Metron, as well as the creatures that come out of the box as he opens it. Yes,
Should I,
yeah.
should I roll for Juno, or are they not in the
Yeah,
combat?
no, roll for Juno. Roll for Juno's turn.
Okay.
So
Team.
you see as when Metron flips open the lid of the box, a inhuman howl almost can be heard from a wisp of the damned spirits, I guess, that emanate from the box. As three sort of like massive figures seem to manifest on around the room.
Since
Yeah, go ahead.
since he literally let us know to be ready before he did that, could we have prep casted something? Because he literally said, okay, well then will you also kill some of my friends? And then like literally said, are you guys ready?
Sure. I'll allow that for this time.
All right, I cast Spirit Guardians around myself.
Mm-hmm.
What? You? Oh shit.
What's it called? Okay, in that case, here's what's gonna happen. You guys will see that right as the spirits are manifesting, Exandri. Well, actually, how does Exandri's Spirit Guardians look like?
She like grasps her holy symbol, and out of the center gem, like this light of radiance starts spewing out of it as these like angelic creatures start to form and shift into reality. They're corporeal, but you could still see them. They look like they're made of light, and they just start swarming around me in kind of like a protective manner.
Okay. So, let's see. So as the figures are manifesting, some of them are caught in the area of your spirit guardians. These creatures, though looking almost exactly the same incorporeal as the other specters that you've seen around the ship, are larger. In fact, they have more distinct body shape. You've seen this type of creatures before once already when you fought Demetria, the Dryad, in the Temple of the Old Woods. They seem to be looking like this large, cyclopic, like giant creatures with 6 arms. Though in this case, almost as if representing the last way their bodies looked before, becoming this specters. This one specifically seemed to have. You notice all the wounds, all of the damages that battle has brought. Sorry, that battle has brought upon them. Some of them are missing arms. Some of them had their eye gouged out. Some are missing like chunks of their body as if they were peeled or taken away by a flurry of different attacks as they manifest with the inhuman howl that I did earlier. Uh, these creatures seem to be lashing out, desperately attacking anything in sight. However, it seems their movements seem to be drawn to you guys specifically, almost as if they can detect life within you, life that they are jealous of. So this one appears in Spirit Guardians, so it has to make a Wisdom save. So let's see. They do not have magic resistance, so here we go. That was the wrong thing. My bad. Spectre is the one that I'm trying to look for, but we'll take the other thing. Might as well. That is a 12. What is your DC, Exandri?
15?
In that case,
It meets its beats because the other guy rolled a 15. I don't know. It says ghost. They have a bonus to
well,
their wisdom.
my bad. I clicked Ghost when I should have clicked Spectre because it's our Spectres, not Ghosts. Different type of
Failed.
creatures,
She
but
said it
D&D is
failed.
confusing like that.
Oh, so 12 fails.
Okay. So, this one is being burned away by the surge of holy energy being emanated from Exandri. What's it called? The spirit is takes some damage. Go ahead and roll me the damage.
It was 17.
Oh, 17. Let me scroll up. Yes, you're correct. 17. takes 19 points of damage. Oof. Are they vulnerable to radiant? Let me double check.
Hope they are. That'd be nice.
They are indeed not vulnerable to radiant.
Oh,
Instead, however, the holy energy seems to eat away at a significant portion of its already seemingly incomplete body. They, however, have just enough energy in them to lash out at one of you. They're going to choose between Porunga and Drakgar, who is also the other one in sight. I'm gonna roll 1d.
What?
I'm gonna
I, I use my short sword just in case. Start the fight.
I
I'll throw my sword too, since I know I can't. I'm just gonna throw it. Yeah.
well, okay. Well, you use a reaction to start a fight. You can move up to your speed and make a singular attack with the short sword, using your reaction. Well, here's. Oh, hold on. Let me measure that
That
distance for a moment.
should be 30. Yeah.
It would be just
My
there. So Derek, you hear the conversation of then get ready and the howl of spirits of the damned. You reach the doorway. You manage to see three Gigan-like spirits, seemingly lashing out at your allies. Or you believe your allies to be. So you short swords don't have the thrown property. You
toss it and it hurts him.
I guess what we can do is that we can try and make an. You would be able to make an attack, but it wouldn't benefit from your proficiency bonus.
It's fine.
So, roll me a flat d20 plus your dex.
At d20 plus my dex, so
Mm-hmm.
d20, 18, and then my dex is it's regular dex, right? Dexterity is what's this 6? Right? No, hold up,
Wait, what?
stupid somewhere. 6, right? My dexterity is 6, I think.
Well, it doesn't really matter because 19 just hits. Well, no, it doesn't just hit. 19 hits by a landmark, my man. So you take aim at the spectre that you see from the doorway, and you just toss the sorcerer quickness. Roll me, I guess, the damage.
Oh, what would I roll again?
D6 plus your dex.
Death. What's a 6 plus 5? 11.
Okay.
It's 11.
11. Okay. In that case, the sword kind of pierces through the specter, more or less facing through it, but still visually indicating some degree of damage from the magical tip of the tip blade. Okay, so that's it.
I'm like, I'm throwing like, guys, what about the punch? Not understand. As I make a giga throw, one of the better throws.
So that was your reaction. Continuing with the Spectre's turn. It's going to roll a d2. One is Drakgar, two is Porunga. Drakgar, the Spectre of a almost completely armless Gigan, is going to attempt to reach out to you with one of its massive arms to attempt to life drain you. 21 hits.
Definitely hits.
You take 10 points of necrotic damage, and I'm gonna need
Oh
you
my
to
god.
make me a con save. Don't fail this one.
Can I? Yeah, perfect. Sure.
Can you what? What were you gonna say?
I was going to use Stone's Endurance,
I believe.
but I succeeded anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. You take 10 points of necrotic damage, but your HP is not reduced. Sorry.
You.
That's everything the Spectre can do as one of its arms reaches over Porunga's shoulder and kind of squeezes the life out of you, or at least threatens to do so, Drakgar. Derek, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in. I'm like, walk this room and like, guys, what the plan did you not understand again? I'm gonna use Thunderstep. Alright, I'm gonna use Thunderstep. Let me click the spell Thunderstep. Hold up. We'll be using Thunderstep.
Uh,
Or Thunderstep. My cast it at level. Oh, I guess it's only level 3. Okay, I guess it cast it at level 3.
keep track of your level 3 spell slots, because I believe you had already used Thunderstep once already during this dream.
I think that'll be. I think this will be the last one. This would have been the last one then. On level 3 spells.
Yes. Okay.
That was my last one. Yep.
So, you use Thunderstep. The two specters next to you must make a con save. One fails, one succeeds. You had already rolled damage. The recording screen's struggling to catch up with the actual rolls. So the one on the left, the one that was already being eaten away by Spirited Guardians, you see as when you activate your Thunderstep, it seems to leave behind an after image as it dissipates into the ethereal. The other one on the right, a little bit more resilient, I suppose.
That's the one that passed, correct?
Yes, the one on the right seemed to be a little bit more resilient. Now, I will remind you, as part of Thunderstep, you can move, teleport, I guess, a certain distance. So
5 feet away from me.
where do you teleport? It has to be a place you can.
It's 5 feet. It's 5 feet. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm like, I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna actually talk to this person because my team did listen to me the first time.
What did you say?
Have a conversation with him. I'm gonna Thunderstep to just behind him, the ethereal, and I want to have a talk with the spirit.
Say after just blasting away one of the specters.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have a talk with him because my team's not following the directions.
Yeah, but I'm
This time?
asking, what do you say upon teleporting next to him?
I'm like, oh hi, hey, I guess my team didn't listen to you the first time. We're not trying to kill you. We're asking if you can help us kill the big guy upstairs. At this thing.
He looks at you, the bot still in his hands. This will help. Trust me.
You know, this it would have been nice if these big things next to us could help kill Esther. Instead of us killing them and then they just disappear.
He doesn't respond. Is that your
Knew I
turn?
was right.
Is that your turn, Derek?
Yes, and I'll hold. Yeah, I might be AFK for a bit. Sorry. Hold on.
Juno, it is Juno's turn now.
Sorry, my roll 20. No, that's not. My roll 20 is being weird. He's gonna go up to this guy. And he can use his unarmed strike 3 times now, right? Or still 2?
I mean, 3 times if he uses the bonus action to also attack.
Yeah, so he gets the 2 weapon attack and then the bonus unarmed strike. Okay. Well then I'm gonna unarmed strike.
Alright.
I'm guessing that hits.
Yeah, that will hit. 24 hits. Now you click damage twice, but it takes we'll take the first number. 9 points of damage on the specter.
And then can I also proc? I don't 100% if this is how know how it works, but because I haven't played monk, but can I also use that?
Hands of Harm. Okay. Extra necrotic damage. Go ahead and roll me that necrotic damage.
It's a my martial arts die. What is that? A D?
It should be the
I'm trying
same.
to find it on.
It should be the same damage as your honor strikes.
Okay, so just basically roll another unarmed strike,
Mm,
or just the damage for it.
if you want, we can take the. Yeah, well, actually, roll me the d6 plus whatever wisdom Juno has.
Okay, so D6, if it lets me, and then his wisdom is +3, so 8 damage.
See, as Juno's fist is actually able to interact with the ghost, which you would really have thought possible. You know, how can you like grab or punch a ghost? Or in this case, a specter. But upon closer inspection, it seems this strike seems to connect as if with something solid against the specter. When Juno throws like the initial punch, you see a sap of some dark energy emanate from Juno's hand. Sadly, it seems whatever zap that it was, the specter did not even feel it.
Damn. Wait, so it didn't hit him,
Oh no, it did. It
but
just
it didn't.
there
It
didn't seem
wasn't.
to be there didn't seem to be any effect with the punch. The punch definitely impacted. The punch definitely damaged.
But he didn't take the. It didn't look like he took the necrotic damage.
It didn't appear to be no.
Okay. Well then, let's go unarmed and unarmed.
Both hit.
That's the first one. That's the second one.
Hold on. The first one actually does end up destroying this specter, as it seems to uh, it seems to kind of reel back after the first punch, letting it kind of stumble a little bit, or maybe not stumble, but sway as it hovers above the ground. An opportunity that Juno takes to kind of do like a jumping kick, more like a flying knee, really, as it boom, impacts against the head of the creature and it dissipates back into the ethereal plane.
Okay. So he only gets. You only use 2 attacks then, but he's out of movement, so he can't do anything else. So I guess that's his turn.
Okay, in that case, Alexandri, it is your turn.
I roll my eyes at Derek. Bro, we literally talked to him. This is the best course of action. And my Quetzalate like spins back around me and I guess hits the specter again in my radius.
Mm, Spirit Guardian happens at the start of the creature's turn.
Okay, well then my Quetzalate just gets ready to one-shot that specter again. And I will... what is his name one more time for my notes?
The main ghost that you guys were talking to, the sea elf,
Yeah.
Metron.
Mitchel, that's what I thought. I remembered that sounded something like off of Transformers, but I couldn't remember which one. Alright, I will nod my head at Metron and I will throw a ba-ba-da-ba sacred flame at him.
Alright, roll.
Sacred flame.
Okay. So, Metron has to make the dex save. Which fails. Is he
Yeah, let's go.
vulnerable to the fray? Does not appear to be. So
Oh, I
you see as Metron, who's still holding the box in his hands, uh, seems to have very little in the way of mobility, I suppose, whether that's intentional or not. He seems to just take the Sacred Flame head on. His body reels back as a segment of him is burned away by radiant energy. Anything else, Sandra?
uh, Odyssey action. Has anyone in our party next to us been hurt?
Uh,
Like I'm the only one that's gone.
Drakgar.
But are you hurt to where it can't be recovered?
My max HP currently is 52. Yeah, instead of 69.
And from that 52, can you regain HP? Like, do you need HP back up to 52?
I'm at 27 right now.
Okay. I will healing word my brother.
All right, roll me your healing word. You regain 8 points of healing as Exandri's curative magic seems to partially work on your wounds. One of these
For
spirit
that?
guardians just kind of stands behind you for a moment, taps you on the shoulder, and you feel the energy kind of revitalize you a little bit. Anything else, Exandri?
I just smile at Metron because this is like met in a non-hostile way, but more like a hopefully he could just move on and have peace type of way.
All right. Metron does smile, but it's more like it's not exactly like a happy smile. It's more like a well, this is how things are type of smile. The Spectre starts his turn, Spirit Guardians. So he has to make a Wisdom save. 16, I believe that just makes it.
Just makes it.
Roll me the.
I don't know if they take.
Yeah, they do take half. Roll me the Spirit Guardians damage again.
I gotta go to the first page of my skill. Spirit Guardian.
Oof. Even though that's half, this one still takes a bit of damage. As it takes this will be rounded down to 9 points of radiant damage. The spirit seems to be dissolving away by the radiant energy of your spirit guardians. However, it still has just enough in it to try and deal an attack against one of you. I'm gonna roll a 1d2. 1 is Exandri, 2 is Porunga. Where is it? There we go. Porunga. This creature is going to attempt to attack you. Spectre. That is a 13.
Alright. Can I use the reaction and shield?
You use the reaction to manifest a barrier of arcane energy to attempt to prevent the life drain capabilities of this specter, and the attack misses. This specter is then just going to try to begin to move away from the spirit guardians, provoking an opportunity of attack from Exandria if you have any melee weapons equipped.
I have a dagger.
Do you want to use it to make
Yeah.
Yeah, I take out my super flamboyant, pretty princess dagger and stab at him.
16 hits. Let me double check if they can even take damage from non-magical weapons. They can. So go ahead and roll me damage.
Nice.
For
It's like super pretty, like crystallized. It's got like peak frilly stuff on it.
for 1 point of damage because they are resistant to non-magical damage.
A golf clap.
The specter seems to kind of hover away from the radiant light as if it's been, as it's been slowly consumed by it. You just kind of reach out and stab, the spirits is moving away. You
Give it a paper cut.
you believe you hit it, but it didn't seem quite that effective. That is his action and movement. He doesn't have any bonus actions. At least I don't believe it does, unless I'm forgetting something. No. So that's it for him. Matthews is going to walk into the room. Actually, hold on. Is he actually? Does he even have any movement to peek in there? 10, 20, 25, 30. It's like right here. And you see as Matthews just kind of looks across from the side of the wall, across the doorway, and says, "It sounds like a lot of things are happening over there. Do you need help?"
Guys, do we need help?
We got it.
No, I think we're good. Thanks.
Just don't fireball us.
I take care of the stuff, like I said.
Oh, here it is. Blah blah blah. Fireball.
I was not going to even consider that as an option. He looks over at you, Drakgar, and says, "But you, Drakgar, you're looking like your vitality is not quite what it used to be. Let's change that for now." As he's going to look over at Drakgar and pull out his component pouch. Let's see, what does it for this spell? He grabs a pinch of powdered iron that he then Sonya Blade style gonna blows over towards you, and you see as Drakgar's size increases to match this spirit.
Yeah.
Where would you increase? Which direction would you increase towards, though? I guess here. It's now a it's kind of cramped. It's gonna close here. There's still enough feeling that you're not just pushing through the floorboards. But it's
He's football carrying me under his right arm.
Yeah.
Frank's just saying.
Like if anybody's ever seen Kill la Kill, this character Iraga Magori. He's like the big ass dude who is always the tallest person in the room, and that's basically Drakgar right now. So that is Matthew's turn as he is concentrating on larger dudes. Drakgar.
First, I rage.
Rage.
Second, yes. And then I'm going to use Pythor's hammer, and I'm gonna whack the guy right in front of me, recklessly.
Okay.
All raging.
18 hits. Roll. You already rolled damage. For 18 actually.
18.
Well, so this specter is actually smashed away as the moment the camera connects with the specter, its shape becomes no longer as maintained as it was, and just
I
disappears.
was also supposed to have D4, but he's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You destroy it. Mind you, the
Yeah.
parts of the metro holes is still open, and you still see those kind of wisps inside of it moving around.
Alright, and then second
Hello,
whack is going on.
Also reckless, I imagine.
Yep.
Okay. So that is a natural 20. Okay. Your divine fury doesn't proc on this one. That is still, however, let's see, that's 5. Okay. That is 15 points of damage. Did I get this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 15 points of damage on Metron, as he is still, I would say, alive, but he's a ghost. He's still corporeal. That's what that's what matters here. He kind of, you come down with your hammer and just kind of seems to be a direct hit on him. He actually kind of seems to push back in such a way that almost faces through the floor. But his body then reaccommodates itself to still be hovering in this area. There's your action. Any bonus actions? Anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right. Metron. He will use his action to continue maintaining the box opened. You see as his he kind of raises the box up and says, "Yes, continue. Only a couple more remain." As from the box, let me double check what comes out.
Oh my god, guys. God dang it.
Okay, you see as four wisps of specters come out. They all kind of manifest themselves, kind of like standing in like a line formation on one of the opposite ends of the room. They seem to resemble like humanoid shapes, female actually, donning armor that some of you may identify. They appear to be Amazon warriors, uh, but
Damn.
they are like also having like many wounds of battle. In fact, all of them seem to have had their eyes almost like gouged out. Some of those points. Uh, another one is kind of like has like a segment of their body kind of impaled by seemingly some form of piercing javelin like weaponry. Uh, they again also let out like that sort of horrible screech as they appear. That is Metron's turn.
Wham it.
Actually, Metron started his turn in Spirit Guardians. I forgot that. So he needs to make a wisdom save. Fails. Roll me Spirit Guardian damage, Exandri.
Yes, yes. My Quetzalotto rounds up and hits him. Where's it at? Gonna post.
He takes 14 points of radiant damage. As Metron's body seems to kind of burn away, you see, yes, it pains him, actually. There's his body seems to start dissolving as he still stands, quote unquote. He says, "It will be an honor to be defeated at your hand." Porunga, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast magic missile at level 2 on Metron.
God damn it.
All missiles centered on him?
Where is it?
I think your mic's muted.
Porunga?
My bad.
Did.
Porunga, you there?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I was asking, all missiles centered on him, or are you splitting them within him and the other specters?
I'm gonna split it.
Okay.
It's gonna get the first one.
How,
The first one's gonna go
how-
on the Spectre from left to right, and then the last one will go on him.
Okay. So the first three go on the first specter, and then the last one goes on Metron. Go ahead and roll me the damage.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, roll me the damage. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the first 7 points of damage goes on to the Spectre. Then the last 4 points of damage goes on to Metron. Still.
Derek cast cutting words
Oh, on what?
on Porunga's attack on this whatever they got next to me.
On Metron. Oh, so you're trying to nullify the damage from the magic missile.
Yes. It's Porunga. Porunga, what the heck? Why not listen to the plan? And there you go. In a big boy voice.
I guess roll me your bardic inspiration.
Which is I forget 1d
1d8.
1d8. That's only one.
Thank God.
He doesn't die because I want to talk to him.
Well, he's die, so he's dying.
So the magic missile flies towards Metron. You try to nullify, damper the magic with your own magic, but it doesn't. Kind of just seems to lower the size of the magic missile, which still kind of goes through and
Hits the Metron in the shoulder. Metron looks over.
I like how
Metron looks over at you, Derek, and says, "Your kindness is appreciated, stranger. But this is the only way it can be."
There's more than one way. God damn it!
someone actually wants to die, and then Derek's finally like, maybe we should
the-
kill people.
Right? The first person in the history of this campaign that Derek wants to save, and it's the only person who's ready to die because he's literally been imprisoned in a dream forever.
Derek will talk to the person when it's Derek's turn.
That was your action, Porunga. Bonus actions, movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna quicken
Oh my god!
ice knife
Where are you putting
and aim it at this guy.
Oof.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Can we go to break at 8:15? Cause I gotta go somewhere real quick.
Yes, 1 moment. Ice
Okay.
knife, 15 hits. Now it and all three, all 4 creatures around it have to make the dex save. The 2 specters plus Drakgar.
Dex save.
My bad, Drake.
How dare you? Motherfucker.
I'm gonna kill him just like he did the twin brother.
So first of all,
That's bad.
the initial target actually succeeded these dex saves, so they do take the piercing damage, but they don't take the cold. The other 2 fail the dex save, so they do take the cold points of cold damage. And Drakgar, you also take 7 points of cold damage that I don't believe again you can resist. So you take 7 points of cold damage as the Porunga's ice knife explodes, and you were a little bit too focused on attacking Metron for you to notice that Porunga was doing that.
Well, there goes the health I had from it. Alright.
My bad.
Wait, did you kill
for
him?
the greater good.
That was
I'm
your action and bonus actions. Anything else?
I'm just gonna end my turn before I mess anything up.
Okay.
I'll scream at you.
Derek, actually, for your turn, just reorder initiative, because we are I forgot to roll initiative for these new specters that showed up. Derek, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm like, am I able to slap this person?
You can.
I'm gonna slap this person.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll me to hit.
That one.
Where do I roll again?
I guess it would be there is an unarmed strike to punch somebody, slap, whatever. So would be a d20 plus your strength plus your proficiency.
Which is, I'm gonna roll the d20. 18, of course. Plus my strength,
Mm-hmm.
which is 0. My proficiency 3.
Okay, so
That's 20.
hits, so it hits. As per honor strike rules, rules in 5e. Unless you're a monk or have some other way of improving your unarmed strike damage, all unarmed strikes deal a default of 1 plus your strength modifier.
It's fine. 1 damage. It's fine with me.
Wait, I thought your your strength of 0. So yeah. Well, I mean, it wouldn't even be 1 damage, because it is a ghost and therefore resistant to non-magical damage, which your fists don't count as. So you connect, but it kind of phases through him. You do catch his attention, however. He turns to look at
But I'm like, buddy, listen, have a plan. Got to do with your box as well. You know, all these specters that you throw out right now, right? That my friends just knocked out. If you had listened to my plan, of course, but my friends didn't say nothing to my plan. We could have used all these specters and Esther. No, the guy who's pretty much kept you in this ship a long time.
Looks,
No, you couldn't use these specters to attack him.
he looks at you.
Just let
The
the
heck,
man
guy?
die. He
What
wants
the
to
heck?
die. Give him what he wants.
He looks at you and says,
God.
"Revenge corrupts the soul, like it did with all of these." As he gestures at the specters, I will become no
Look,
such creature.
look at me. I come out kind of fine, and I still want revenge on this guy named Gaius. But we will. This isn't. This is another story. But still,
In
I
that,
don't care about revenge.
we are different. If there's
Look,
one kindness that you and your allies can do for me and these lost souls, it is this.
God dang it. Wait, me slapping counts as my action, correct?
Yes.
Damn it. So I can't. So let's see. What can I do? Oh, spells can I do? Okay, there's no bonus action spells that I can use. Well, I'm still gonna tell him. Fine. But I hope you know there's other powers that we trying to deal with. Okay, we're trying to kill the Titans, and you helping us to helped us and helped you out a lot more. Okay, I'm just gonna to the corner over here and just sit against the wall.
God damn it.
Damn it, team.
Front won't take enough attack. Juno.
Slap him. Attack him. Slap him again.
Gonna. If it lets me. Well,
For next turn. Sorry. For the next turn, I'm also just gonna sit here anyway. You
Alright.
guys can deal with this. Maybe.
So yeah, that hits the Spectre. 13 hits. 7 points of damage because his honor strikes are magical. Uh, so yeah, that's his first attack. Second attack.
Pow.
21 hits for another 6. You see as Juno just constantly like sort of boxing stance, kind of like makes 2 jabs at the Spectre. Not quite enough to destroy it, however. Bonus action, and this does dissipate the creature as it discorporates. That's action and bonus action. Anything else?
That's it.
This Spectre starts its turn. Spirit Guardians.
Triple kill.
Triple kill. Great.
Roll me the mash.
On my way.
Like 16.
My Quetzalcoatl rides around and goes for the specter.
You hear another kind of like sound emanating from the creature as it seems to hate the light. It seems like it wants to retreat, but not before taking one final slap at you, Drakgar, because you're the closest creature to it.
That would miss.
You reckless. That's a 15 hit.
Oh yeah, you're right. 15 does hit.
Okay. You take 9 points of necrotic and make me a con save.
Okay. And can I use second wind too? I'll do that after to make a con save.
Win is during your turn. You can do it during your turn.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'll use Stone's Endurance then. If I fail actually, yeah. I don't know.
You have your maximum hit points reduced by 9.
Am I still allowed to use Stone's Endurance, or does that not?
Have you done that already? I don't remember.
I was gonna, but I think it might have got canceled, or
Uh,
I didn't use it,
in
but
that
I was
case,
planning on using it earlier.
roll your d12.
Okay.
Uh,
D12
4
4 plus
your
con modifier 6.
6. So
So I
yeah,
take
no,
3.
you take no damage. Therefore, do not receive
Oh.
the health reduction.
Let's go.
Wait, hold on. You said 6. My bad. You said 6. I was confused for a moment. What is your con modifier?
It's a total of 6.
Oh,
So
yes. I
plus
thought
2.
you meant your con modifier was 6. My bad. I mistook your words for a moment. I was confused for a moment there. So 6. My bad. You reduce
So
the damage
25.
by 6. Therefore, you only have 3 points of your maximum hit points reduced. You take 3 points of necrotic damage instead of 9.
Okay.
Now, you theoretically should. The way the Samsung should work is that you would use it the moment you receive the damage, instead of waiting to see if you fail or succeed the con save.
Oh,
But for now, we'll do it like this. That's it for the Spectre as it tries to escape the light. You can't take an up attack. The dragon, because you already used a reaction to do stunt endurance. Exandri.
All right, I'm actually gonna walk closer to Metron. And again, like I know obviously this stuff hurts, but I'm not trying to like hopefully it doesn't hurt. So it's still holding my holy symbol of a Quetzalcoatl is just flying around me. I reach my hand out towards his chest and I say, I will find the box, I promise. And then I will cast a sacred flame at his chest.
Let's see. Fails. Roll. Yeah. So, with that, you say, "I promise to find the box," and you put your hand towards Metron's chest, and he says, "I will hold you to it." And in a flash of light, his body seems to disappear as he gets dusted by the sacred flame.
As he's dissipating, could I just for flavor cast Prestidigitation to make like a really peaceful, calm sounding ocean of what it would sound like if as he's disappearing? Just for flavor.
Sure, we'll say that can happen. The last thing Metron hears before his body, as his ethereal body being blasted into fine ectoplasm, is the sound of the ocean, presumably, well, where he longed to return after his stay as part of the Ultros. And that is the end of Metron. The box falls down to the floor, the lid closing as it hits the ground. This doesn't stop the specters from attacking. The specters are currently out, but this will prevent further specters from joining the initiative.
Uh, as an item interaction. Oh, I don't know if I should touch it because he said it was dangerous. As an item interaction, can I take a cloth out of my bag and like wrap it around the box to try and keep the box like sealed?
That would be 2 items in interactions. One to pull out the cloth and one to wrap it around the box. I'll say what you can do is you grab the cloth and you drop it on top of the box to then collect it later.
Okay.
So is that
All right.
the
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. This Spectre starts his turn in Spirit Guardians. Wisdom save.
That's my
13.
what's a lot of spins back around to try and devour another specter.
11 points of damage. Oof. Still alive, but barely. Well, alive in quotations. It's gonna roll a d3. 1 is Porunga, 2 is Drakgar, 3 is Exandri. Drakgar. The Spectres love you.
I could take it.
They're confused who the flying light dragon belongs to. They're just like, we don't know whose it is. Let's just attack the big guy.
You were still recklessing. So that's still a 15
Yeah.
which hits. 7, well, yeah, make me a con save and we'll see.
Give me the con save.
You take 7 points of necrotic damage and your max hit points are further reduced by 7. It is then going to attempt to flee into the far corner of the room to escape the light. Exandri, you may take your own attack. Porunga, you may take your own attack if you have any weapons or melee capabilities to do so. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think an 11 hits a Spectre. Actually, no, I don't think it does. So Porunga, do you have any melee abilities? Perfect. That is it for the Spectre. This Spectre starts with certain Spirit Guardians. So say succeeds, I believe, just barely, but you can still roll me the damage.
Because it takes here.
Takes 8 points of radiant damage. Again, sort of like reeling back in the light. We'll roll a d2, see who it hits between Porunga or Drakgar. 2, Drakgar.
Let's go.
18 hits. 7 necrotic and another I was about to say death save. Con save.
Damn, you have that little hope in me.
Wait, Drakkar, your AC is what, 15? Oh wait, never mind.
So you succeed. You take 7 necrotic, but your HP is not reduced. And then the Spectre, again, out of some desperation, moves back into the corner of the room to avoid being hit by the holy energies. Metius, now closer, is going to move over to the doorway, and he kind of looks around, sees like all the Spirit Guardians energy. He says, "This is a very dangerous spell." As he then looks over at the specters, and he will. Let's see. What can he do to actually try and hit down the specters? Down
There's always the good old fashioned.
fireball.
Wait, isn't he a magic? Yeah, true.
No,
Isn't he a magic missile?
he does have magic missile, so he's gonna do that. He's gonna cast magic missile. There's still 3 specters in the room. So he's going to cast magic missile at level 3. As he, well, first of all, he has to move 1 more step in the room so he can actually see the 3rd specter. So he's gonna move in the room, and he looks at the specters, and a darts of magical energy that manifests from his spellbook, and he will shoot those at the 3 specters. He's gonna throw 2 at this specter, 2 at this one, and 2 at this one. Yeah, so hold on. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind. Those are 5 magmas. I was counting one more for some reason. Never mind. 2 at this one, 2 at this one, and 1 at the last one. Okay, so here we go. Matthias, Magmaso. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. The first ones. The first 4 magic missiles that shoot out from Matthias actually impact the 2 specters next to him, and kind of like a point shotgun blast almost just disintegrates them against the wall of the Ultros. The fifth magic missile goes flying towards the last one. Sadly, not enough to destroy it right away. But it's looking like it's barely holding on to its corporeal shape. Dragda.
Alright. First, I'm going to use bonus action for, if it lets me, to use second wind. And that would be a D10
Plus your fighter level.
plus
which
1,
is
5.
I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry if I ignored that roll I did.
I mean, I'll take that.
Uh,
Alright. And then I'm going to go over here. Recklessly, obviously.
okay. Why?
Because I'm pretty sure this guy's going to die. Unless I am that unlucky. Whack.
Yeah, and that is enough to destroy the Spectre. How do you finish off this final Spectre?
I just grab the hammer and just say, "Alright, I'm dead," and bam, and then smack him right in the face.
So the
Fuck
Spectre
this.
of the Spirit of the Amazon.
And then I lay on the ground.
The spirit of the Amazonian warrior, the last one that was remaining standing after that second wave of spirits coming out of Metron's box, seems to stand there defiant, but still being slowly eaten away by the, quickly rather, eaten away by the spirit guardians, while it's trying to just lash out at anything that it can see in sight. You come up behind the, well, in front rather, of the spirit, towering above it, and bring down your hammer until in that same sort of singular swing, the spirit discorporates and disappears. And for now, we are out of initiative. With us.
All right, I gotta use your beat.
Yes, I was going to say, with us out of initiative, we will proceed to take our mid-session break.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. And hopefully not die.
All right, we are back, and if people in the audience notice a difference in my audio quality, well, that's because I'm trying out the new microphone that just came in today. Hopefully, the recording actually, captures the audio and doesn't screw me over. So we'll continue from here. So you guys have just gotten rid of, well, not gotten rid, put to rest, shall we say, Metron, the box full of restless spirits that you're not even sure if it's even the physical version of it is still within the Ultros or not. It's around. Has fallen to the floor and closed on its own. No more restless spirits seem to appear from here unless one of you wishes to open it on your own. You guys have, you have this moment of resting, I guess, where it would, some of you took some hits, Drakgar, but, it's up to y'all. What do you do from here? Exandri, after a while, your spiritual guardians will disappear. Unless you know, unless you drop them earlier by choice.
I'll keep them up just in case.
Well, I will give a healing ward to Mr. Drakgar, just one. That's all he gets.
All right. Go ahead and roll
I'm gonna smack him
me.
inside the head though.
Go ahead and roll me the
I'm gonna
healing
smack him
ward.
inside the head though.
All right.
I'm also gonna smack him across the head so he deals 1 damage.
Do you stand there and take it, or do you attempt to avoid it, Dragar?
Take what? His smack or the heal?
Yeah, that's the
Smack of the
smack.
head.
The smack to your head.
I guess I'll. He's not gonna do any damage.
I mean, well, that essentially that was me asking if should we bother with him rolling. So basically, if you
I'll
stand there,
smack him back after he.
if you stand there
I'll
and
take
take,
and then I'll smack him back.
yeah, if you stand there and take it, you just both feel healing energy flow through your body around the same time that a slight sting hits you in the on the head, Dragar. You take 1 point of damage, but then are healed immediately back for how much, Derek?
Healing ward at level 1. I ran out of level 3 spells, so you get 5.
Wow. So I get 4 because you hit me for 1 damage.
Bad.
How you don't look as bolsterous as usual. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, and then I'm just gonna be laying on the hammock.
Bro, you just cure wounds.
Out of game, how far is your HP reduced though? Because all I kept hearing that entire fight was permanently -7, permanently -3, permanently -6. I was like, what is going on? Jesus
It was
Christ.
like 40 something. I accidentally deleted my calculator, so I lost what it went to, but it was like 40 something.
All right,
Yeah.
well,
Like,
that's
I
no
think it was
permanent health until we
47.
get out of here. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your HP at from that 47?
20.
20 to 47? Okay, I will administrate a bandage on you.
Uh,
Damn, everybody's healing me.
I mean, you are the meat shield of the party.
But 36. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, of course.
My plan was good. How dare you guys?
As you guys are, well, go ahead. Say what you were gonna say.
I look at Derek and I'd be like, Derek, we're not forcing somebody to do something. He
We're
literally only cared about moving on and his spirits moving forward. He said specifically that the spirits, although they do want revenge on you know who above, they would always attack physical living beings first.
But you guys didn't even
We're-
ask him if he wanted to. I didn't hear. Not that I know of.
You weren't here. You have no idea what the conversation was, sir.
You should have at least asked, and if you guys didn't, would you like
You
to
don't
help
know
us
that.
fight him all?
Juno
Smudge.
speaks up and says, "Now, don't get me wrong. I am all for getting back at assholes, but I suppose you are right. We weren't all here to listen to this. So, like, did he wanted to get killed? Did he wanted Esther to go down with him, or what was his deal?"
Actually, he just kind of wanted peace. He just kind of wanted to return to the sea and find the place of which he was born and swim again.
Well,
But he's been trapped here for such a long time and he has no corporeal body to go back to, that he knows that the only way he could go back to the corporeal world was to physically manifest himself into one of our bodies and take over our essential being. And he did not want to be left in this dream world. And this box that I have over here underneath this cloth, we believe that it's still in the corporeal world. It's a box filled of spirits that the douchebag upstairs had wronged, and they are trapped in this box. And he asked us to help release them and let them pass on once we wake up from this dream.
Mitch just kind of walks up closer, Exandri, when you mentioned this box contains spirits, you see a tinge of intellectual curiosity in his eyes as he walks up and says, "Wait, so that is it like some form of soul trapping, like spirit manipulation? How does that work?"
I'm not quite
box.
sure. He did say not to touch it though because it could be bad. Um, so I mean, like if we do pick it up, we should only pick it up wrapped up in a cloth for right now.
Oh.
Probably no bodily contact until we can examine it further later.
Oh, of
I
course.
mean,
Don't you have your little disc thingy? Could you carry it with that?
Well, Exandri,
It's a
it
small.
wouldn't be the first time that I get my hands on something that is very dark and very dangerous. Remember that?
Oh, we know.
Remember that book back
We
then?
We know.
isn't your thing called the cursed one?
I mean,
Right? He's the cursed one, isn't he?
that is how
What they say?
that is how the Oracle called me. Yes.
Perfect. Perfect match. There you go. Go pick it up.
Well, there is a tiny bit of a problem here. You see, Derek, Juno, and myself, we may have stricken up a deal with the third ghost that we were supposed to destroy as per Estor's orders. He is now under the impression that we are all going to team up and strike back against Estor Kalander.
I understand that that was probably going to be a possibility. I also want to toss out there that Metron, the one that we just laid to rest, he did state that even though Estor is a tyrant and maniacal and probably a whole bunch of other bad words, he's always true to his word. So the ship is actually ours. However, those who did enter the contract, I'm worried that if we do try and go up against Estor, those who actually signed the contract won't actually be able to fight against him as being a possibility. Which would mean that the only people who would be able to fight Estor would be the other ghosts that you guys just acquired, Juno and myself.
I
That
see.
does not.
So,
Oh, and Met. Everybody else, there could be a small possibility that because they are in an oath with Estor in the ship now, that they actually would not be able to fight him.
that
May try.
would be bad. Well, see,
I don't think.
I bring it up because how would we explain to the ghost that we just made allies with that we killed his other co-conspirator?
I mean, essentially, we did not kill him. We laid him to rest. He went willingly. He didn't really fight back. His whole goal was for us to kill as many specters as possible as we laid him to rest.
I failed to see the difference. We destroyed him regardless.
Well, destroyed would be more like what happened to the lady upstairs.
You deserve death. Same.
I am still of the mind
We
that
could just
this will have very bad repercussions one way or the other.
just let him know that Metron wanted nothing to do with it and decided to go a different route and be laid to rest with a bunch of specters that he's been babysitting and looking after all this time.
Oh, I don't think I can word it in a way that would soften the blow any more than what it can be. Derek, on the other hand, this other spirit, I don't believe he ever told us his name, was seemingly swayed by the words of Derek, so he might have a way of dealing with this type of situations better than we give him credit for.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, he could go talk to him and just let him know that Metron decided that he just wanted to move on. That he's been in prison for a long time, that he knows he had no corporeal body to go back to, and The only thing that he cares about is all of these souls inside of this box being laid to rest, and we promised him we would do that.
Got
Or
it. So
I
we
did.
tell him his friend didn't want to live no more. He wants to end his suffering, and we ended his suffering. Got it.
We also know he's not going to turn on us as soon as we go fight Estor.
Juno speaks up and says, "Well, he really seemed to hate that guy, and I can't blame him."
I don't
Wink,
blame you.
wink. Eyes. Mr. Rockman. Let you sink in the water.
He also had this living armor and like a floating sword with him. It was honestly pretty cool.
Floating sword, bet you.
You pog, bro. No, you can't have it. No, it's not yours. It's fine.
Matthew says, "I would like to remind you all that we are still in a dream. We don't even know if we can keep the we don't even know if we can keep the armor and the sword."
Look, dreams may be dreams, but at least they'll have it. At least in the dream.
You even wield a sword effectively?
You don't see this short. Damn it! Forgot. I need to go pick up my sword. Sword. It's over here. It's over here. It's like oh my god, I forgot. Like that. I have my sword. Wait a minute. Oh, it's over here.
So,
Pick up my short sword.
as you guys are, more or less catching each other up in the, what's happening, you hear, I guess, the ting 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 clang of armor coming from one of the entrances of the of the room, as the animated armor seems to stand in one of the doorways, followed closely behind by the floating spirit, as well as the flying sword, not seemingly just a couple of inches hovering away from the hand of the armor. The spirit says, "One moment. This is where Metron usually is at. What have you done with him?"
Hey guys, what you guys do to him?
Well, he wanted to move on peacefully.
"And who are you?"
My name is Exandria.
Introduce
He
yourself all the way.
he does
I'm the one who helped.
he does the expression of "I don't even know who you are." He,
I'm a cleric. I helped lay him to rest, along with a couple spirits that he said that he had been guiding. It was his wish that I help end their suffering, and that's what we did. It was
Metron.
very peaceful.
Metron, always a sentimental. By the looks of it, you are associated with Derek here.
That's a stretch.
He has promised
Yeah,
me
definitely.
revenge against Estor Archelander. A proper, well, coup, so to speak, before he has a chance of put my head on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, well, we did bring that up as well, but Metron
Gotcha.
really just seemed to be concerned about the spirits in which he was guarding inside of his chest. Um, and he knew that he wouldn't be able to return back to the corporeal world, so we were just trying to help him the best we could.
So, it's just me then. If Davon and Metron have fallen, then it's only down to me as the last conspirator.
I mean, you have us too. I mean, we're not nobodies.
Seeing as how you claim to be here to assist, but have destroyed the two of my allies already, you would excuse me if I have my doubts about this.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I understand that completely.
Yes, but trust us. No, my friends here probably follow the plan that I know of.
Eric
Is
Source,
she still part of
bro.
ours?
He likes to think that he's the leader of the group, but he's very far from it.
Trying. At least give me that.
Someone has to be the head, I suppose.
Of course.
Well,
You.
seeing as how you have wrapped up your business here? Are we to move on to the upper deck, or do you mortals need a moment to catch your breath?
Heal
Well, I'm
Drakgar now.
good. I'm not quite sure about you guys.
Like 2 spell slots left. Go.
Good. The rest would be hard, but if we go now, I should be fine.
I'm just gonna have to carry you guys on my back. Got it.
What do you
Although, did you
mean?
guys see my spell? Wasn't it really cool?
I got in. I don't know what the heck happened.
You didn't see my Quetzalcoatl spinning around in circles and eating spirits? It was kind of cool.
You called Wizzy from the other world?
No.
Hello,
no.
is he still over there with Alti?
I was looking into this hammock as disappointment as my team didn't follow directions. No, I did not see Wizzy, the Aqualalo,
Now,
Swakawalo.
so
We're good to go.
that's what I wanted to hear. Very well then. In that case, let us. Oh, right. The deception. He looks over at Matthews, and Matthews does the dancing lights effect again to kind of orbit around the ghost in kind of like a triangle-like pattern. One of you must probably take the armor and the sword to make it seem like they're not moving on their own.
I'll take this
Drakgar,
sword.
you got this, bro. Porunga, pretend you have a special spell around it as the armor too, since it's still walking, you know. Still magical. Launch something like a binding spell. I don't know.
Are we sure this is gonna work?
I mean,
It does not sound like a good idea.
And
I mean, you're missing a lot of health.
Yeah.
Derek has plan. Let Derek lead for one time.
I mean, let's.
I
I cast. I cast
Wait.
aid.
Ah, you cast 8 at what level?
Second.
Who are the 3 creatures that are benefiting from 8?
Me, Porunga, and Derek. I mean, Drak. Me, Porunga, and Drak.
that was
Yeah,
gonna
I don't
say.
need I don't need your help.
That's the 10 hit point one, right?
5. 5 hit point. It's only 10 if it's cast at a higher level.
Wait, does
Yeah? What
The
were you
level
saying?
2.
does that work with my necrotic damage?
Yes. It improves your maximum hit points.
Refresh.
So it will, by technicality, get rid of part of the reduction.
I just spent the next 3 minutes using all my levels, all my spells, getting back his HP. No, just joking.
I got no more spell slots, you bastard. You better win this time.
And then that down. I just want you guys to know that I won't be able to heal too much.
Another red flag.
I mean, I still have a lot of spells, to be honest.
I'm gonna talk to Astor as a
I have.
old
I can
friend.
do 2 healing spells if needed.
Alright. You guys
Should
walk.
we do-
Oh, yeah, you want to say something?
Oh no, nothing in mind.
For some RP right here.
You guys walk up towards the forward of the ship. Matthews maintain a sort of like triangle pattern, dancing lights effect around the ghost. Estor was kind of looking towards the horizon. You know, hands on his hips, the wind flowing in his hair. He is kind of has his chest kind of puffed out. He seems to hear the sound of footsteps approaching. My things, you have returned, and he kind of turns around and notices that the ghost is with you guys. And what is this?
Guys, let me take care of him here. It's time for a little test time. Hello, old friend. As you see, we took out 2 of the 3 so-called mutant crew members. And here we brought the 3rd one. Since I know you well, old friend, you would love for us to at least get the 3rd one in front of you.
His eyes
I
wander.
know you, old friend.
His eyes wander, from one of you to the other. Sometimes they linger a little bit on particular points. Those points
No.
being Drakgar, you with carrying the armor and sword, and the other one would be Metius, who is currently behind the entity, or front of the entity rather. Estor Calander looks at you, Derek, and says, "Ah, I see. You wish to have me present when you eliminate those who were planning on wronging me. Is that correct?"
I know you as well as you know me. I know you love the thrill of this.
I see. An interesting proposition. It may be the years of travel, adventure, wear, tear. I no longer have quite the stomach to see my own allies being slain before me, even if they are ones who intended on killing me. That's why I assigned the task to all of you. This is not what I agreed, what I instructed you to do. But I suppose. Just answer me this. How have you managed to restrain Skaton such that he is unable to escape?
Well, if you don't remember, I was imprisoned. If you remember or can remember, I was imprisoned by Versailles the Oracle. And through that time, I figured out how to imprison such magical creatures. May not know 100% how to spell. Mateus here knew the right combinations of magical abilities to incorporate around and capture the spirit of your. Okay, I don't even remember the damn person's name anymore.
He called him
Esther,
Skaton. Your friend, whose spirit are you talking about?
the one that's held up Mateus.
Estor called him Skaton.
Gaithen, probably.
I mean, it's probably pronounced Skaton because Greek name. But
No.
he kind of looks at you, takes a hand as he strokes his long ass beard a couple of seconds. Well, I suppose if you seek to win my praise and consideration for the role of captain, then this is what you had in mind. Right.
I'd like to point out that I killed 2.
Ah,
Crush, ma'am.
yes. I did say that whoever performed the most admirably would be the one to gain the rank. Did I not? But one more loose ends remains. Isn't that right? Now,
Of course.
please, any of you, get rid of this traitor. Make it quick. We were allies after all.
Of course. Mateus, Porunga, come forth.
Matthias kind of moves, gestures for the dancing lights to move forward as he has, he moves a little bit closer. He's like, okay.
Sandra, Drakgar,
What
come
are
over
these?
and watch. Bring those metal pieces of junk over here.
Oh my god.
Once we dispatch of this, throw them over the
Now-
ocean. Never to be seen again.
Here's an important thing, because obviously you've been lying through your teeth to SR Calendar. I'm gonna ask you to make me a general deception check, Derek.
I feel like my character needs to make one as well because honestly, not making faces and noises through this has been difficult.
Sure.
Oh, come on. Write yourself out of here. Come on. Deception. Charisma. Come on.
Great.
Disgrace.
Come on, let's go. Deception. Let's go. Too good. Way too good. Andrew's like, she hates this so much. She hates, even though she.
I've been trying not to giggle at you. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, I really hope it goes well for you, but, like, third person over here, like, honestly, it would have been hard as hell to keep a straight face for, like, any of this.
Exandri, you're kind of like trying to hold in like the faces. Are they faces of like laughter or of awkwardness or?
Yeah, exactly, 100%. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
So Esther doesn't really. I mean, well, he does acknowledge your comment, Derek, but his attention isn't focused on you, as he seems to just assume that you're gonna do what you're gonna do. He does look over, however, at Exandri and says, "Is there anything to matter, young miss?"
No, not really. He's just so ridiculous. It's just hard. It's just hard.
Look, I'm trying to be awesome, okay? At least give me this.
But like trying to be awesome like a month and a half later, maybe 2 months, like it's just a little hard. I'm sorry. He's not my favorite person. Everybody knows this. So it's just hard, sir. Sorry. I'll contain myself better.
Look, man, I'm really trying here, okay? Right? Ever since I got out of the Oracle's bubble, man, that was a pet and everything else, circle, all that stuff we did. I'm just trying it, all right, man. It's 500 years in the future. It's change. It's hard to change.
It's just, I mean, he just comes off to me as corny sometimes. It's just hard. I'm sorry.
I think Esther's might be
see.
confused.
Very well.
Confused.
Contain your laughs, because this is a serious moment. Derek, since you're the one that has been talking the most, I will grant you the honor of taking Scathan's life. Scathan, any last words, traitor? Scathan kinda looks over at you, Derek, kinda raising an eyebrow as if like, hey, we're gonna do the thing, right?
I'm like, wink, and I look at Porunga. I take out my short sort of quickness. Are you ready, Scatton?
This is gonna go so bad.
I believe I am.
Okay. Teus, lower the shield.
Mateus just dispels
Man.
the dancing lights around Scathan.
It looks so awesome, though. Alright. And my short sort of quickness, I strike Estor.
Okay, so you move on to Estor. Here's actually no. Roll me your attack.
Okay, hold on. Where's my thingy? Please, come on. A nat 20, please, not a 1. I'm begging you, please, game. Help me out here. Begging you, please. Begging. 11.
Not enough. So you run up to Estor Calander and kind of like go in and stab. And you see as he with his bracelet, his gauntlet, Wonder Woman style, just ding, stops the short sword and kind of holds it there for a moment in a holster strike and says, "What do you think you're doing?"
His best.
My absolute best, and what should have
A
and
yell
what
from
should
down
have been
below.
done. And what should have been done.
Oh my god.
Oh, shitballs.
I
Time for
am a forgiving captain. I will say that you got caught up in the heat of the moment and did a mistake. I will
I used
allow
it
you
like
to.
boots on Scanlan.
I will allow you to reconsider this mistake.
well then. Thank you for another opportunity then.
Why?
Time
So
this is gonna hit. I swear, begging
we're
a hit, so
going
better hit.
to roll initiative.
Alright, boys. Use the fireballs now. You don't
Right,
have to scroll.
he's like-
Damn it,
You're
guys.
all there. I'm the only one not there.
Guys,
You-
does the lizard have the scrolls? God damn it.
Also, I'm pretty sure he's like level 20 and we're like 5.
We're 6, or the Caitlyn finally hit levels. The Kale hit level 6. There you go. Never mind, I'm still useless. Okay, Cassidon.
Let's see.
That's a win.
Cassidon has finally hit level 6. Are you Ramus, sir? Exactly.
Alright, give me 1 split second. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
It's just
15.
a little laggy. It won't let me click anything.
At least I hit, so that's good.
This could have been just.
Hit for 4.
I also said like mid sentence that I used inflict wounds level 3 on Scanlan, but like
We never touched him, her, they, them.
oh son of a.
Let's see.
Ah, damn it, listen. We do. Oh, damn, I never asked Canton what was he doing with the map, or what was on the documents. Ask him at the end.
Wait.
Well, let's say I did ask him when we were walking to the back. Quote unquote. Just kidding. Hopefully he doesn't die.
Alright. Sorry, I had to refresh.
You deserve that, sir.
I just
Again.
want to say that I'd probably be like around here. Sorry.
Let's see if I have the. No, damn! I'm looking for the fucking song that I had in my mind for Star Calendar's theme. Let's see.
God damn it.
Darth
This is-
Vader. Darth Vader. Well, if he's something that does with utter destruction and God of Death, like that.
I mean, no, because the goddess of death is Lutheria. So I'm not gonna
Bad.
I'm not gonna give Estor Lutheria's theme. Let's see.
Okay, a God of War. No, Drakgar. Sorry, you're not that guy. He's a better God of War than you. His
Mhm.
kill count's way higher than yours. By the
Mhm.
way, it's like a bajillion times more bigger than your dad's as well.
Let's see.
John, pretty hilarious.
Let's see if this is the song that I'm thinking of.
Something royal sounds good. Like a Ganon's theme or something. I don't know.
Ooh, that's good.
Maybe a
Let's
One
see.
Piece song.
I mean, you know, that would be good as well. I'm trying to find like something that matches it.
That's pretty good. That's like
Alright.
spooky Pokemon. Let's go.
Fighting a dead Deoxys.
That is not the fucking music that I expected after that little intro. Fuck, man.
Take it.
I really can't find nothing that really works here.
Lavender Town.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna use the the good faithful. Here we go.
Perfect.
There we go.
Thank you.
This is better. And I roll for Matthews.
Yay. Going to bottom.
Alright, so first, Skathan. He says, "Today is the day you finally rest, you old man." He is going to kind of reach out, and you see as his hand seems to attempt to shift into Estor's body. 20 would hit. However, you see as whatever effect Skathan seems to be trying to do, it seems to have no effect on Estor Calander. Was that supposed to be an attack? The animated armor kind of lets go of your, you escapes your grasp, Drakgar. The ghost of Skathan says, "Asher Scale, attack!" The animated armor will move. Right here, 20 feet, and attempt to swing on Estor Calander. Let's see what he can do.
Line, let's go.
Makes 2 melee attacks. One hit. You see as the hit does connect, but it doesn't quite seem to be that effective on Estor Calander. I almost felt that one. Matthews is going to look over, realize things are looking pretty dire, and is going to cast a spell. Let's see. Matthew says, "Right, this is the first time I use this, so let's see if it works." As he is going to aim just a little bit high, so he can reach only hit Estor Calander with this. Actually, it's not the first time he uses this. That's a lie. He's gonna cast Fireball.
Oh, finally!
DC 15 Dexterity saving throw. And here's the thing. He's gonna use a specific ability that he just gained from his level up. He's going to activate Mathematical Principles. To create pockets of safety, specifically for the animated armor, as he would have been caught on the fireball otherwise. So you see as Matthews kind of pulls out like a little bit of a bat guano that catches on fire and creates the explosion right behind Estor Calander. The animated armor next to Estor seems to have been also caught up in the blast, but it doesn't actually seem to to do that much, or at anything at all, really. It's as if a small space of non-damaging area was created, specifically for the animated armor to stand on. Let's see, where is my... Damn, can I not use the explosion stuff? Yeah. Damn, I don't think it showed on everyone's screen. At least not on the recording screen. That sucks. Well, be like that sometimes. So, Estor Calander has to make a dexterity saving throw.
There you go. Saw it. It just popped up. Oh, he takes half, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Takes half of that. Further reduced to half as it seems fire in general. Damn, I clicked again accidentally. As it seems fire in general doesn't seem to be that effective against him.
You took a 14? 13? 13.
Matthews looks at you guys and says, well, that didn't seem to do a lot for some reason. I need to get a better distance. As he is gonna move 20, 25, 30 feet away. That is it for Matthias. Derek.
Okay. So I will move 5 and I talk to Esther saying, Esther, where's my back there? Okay, so Esther, it's a fight between you and me. You don't need to be a part of this world anymore. Even though we fought together in the same battlefield. Sometimes our differences are somewhat different. Might be your time to go. Don't worry. I'll follow you soon as well. I'll use Thunderclap.
Do not understand.
You understand?
A con save. Let's
let me
see
just-
what he
let me just-
does.
Also use Thunderclap.
It hit.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Never had that much damage done ever. Shit. 11.
Okay. So he has to make
No?
a Constitution saving throw against Thunderclap, or take 11 points of damage. Let's see how he does with con saves.
I think I can use. Damn. Son of a bitch.
Amusing. But there's still so much more for me to do here.
True. Does he still take half though? Does he?
No,
Does he take half?
that's a cantrip. It doesn't do half. Of
It's a
the
cantrip.
save.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. And then I will see who is he. I will give a bardic inspiration to Juno. We'll probably have one more left. And I'm like, Juno, this is one of the men that took your species near to extinction, or should I say slavery. You know what to do. Juno just like goes Red Bull.
Okay. Speaking of Juno, what is Juno doing?
He's gonna go over here. And let me click it. He's gonna use unarmed strike 3 times, and then he's gonna
nice.
expend key points for kind of harm for each of them.
Okay.
Damn.
In that case, all of those hit.
And I come on 25. Oh.
Alright, that's the
Alright,
first.
And then roll me
And then
your hands of harm for each of them. D6 plus wisdom.
alright, so that's me.
6 3 times. Oh, so close.
And then wisdom is +3 for each of them.
Plus
9
3 for
9
each.
6.
So let me add up those as different values. So
Yeah.
6, 9, 9. So that's 24 on the necrotic. And how much on the bludgeoning?
22, I think.
22. So here's what ends up happening.
40.
You see as Juno runs up, kind of adopts like this sort of like, stance that you've seen him take a couple of times before, except this time it seems like he's targeting what would be, I guess, like nervous points in Esther's body, even though he is technically a ghost and an undead, trying to see how it works. You see as with each attack, it's accompanied with a discharge of necrotic energy, and you believe that may have been a mistake. Because when Estor Calander takes all of the blows, you hear him laugh. So.
Oh shit. Oh,
He does
fuck
2
me,
damage.
dude.
Fine, it's only 2 damage. You only dealt 2 damage from it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's only 2 damage.
Well, he takes 22 points of damage and then heals 24. so he
Oh wait, never mind. It's only 2 damage.
So he heals 2 points of health.
Oh, I dealt 4.
What did I take
The
you?
other person here.
Damn,
Okay,
that's
guys, okay.
unlucky.
Next time, we got him next time, boys. We got him next time. Don't worry.
Meanwhile, Alexandria's been looking at the specters on the boat, literally oblivious to anything that just happened.
They won't be for long.
Got this spirit woman.
Such a bad idea.
That was it for Juno's
No.
turn. Porunga.
Alright, I'm gonna move 20 feet down. And I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at level 3.
Okay. You still need one more magic missile. You only
Wow.
put up 4.
5. Come on, another 5. Let's go. Damn it. That's enough.
So 17
17.
points. 17 points of damage total. Nestor Calander. Trum! All of the fucking shots reach him. As you see a couple of holes in his body kind of begin to form through the armor of the Dragonlords that he wears. He kind of looks over and says, I see. Anything else, Porunga?
I'm gonna quicken Firebolt.
Okay.
Just quickening do again.
Yes, you can cast it as a bonus action instead of an action.
A bonus action.
Yeah.
Because it's a fucking amazing sorcerer point.
Guys, so I'll be a wizard then, and I can have 1 quickening, whatever it's called.
20 hits.
Sorcerer.
I did say he is resistant to fire damage, so that doesn't do 9, that does 4.
It's magic.
Dang it.
Use your freeze ray.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement speed to go down and then end my turn.
Okay. Estor Archelander. He has options here.
Look at me, damn it.
He's gonna look over at you guys and says, do you think you're safe because this is a dream? Maybe. We'll see. Let's put that to the test. Could Juno make me a charisma saving throw?
Oh, fuck.
Say, hey yo, mommy, please don't do this.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna
Hello.
turn Juno into a puppet. Juno's gonna turn around and start
You
boxing
you
everyone.
see as Estor Archelander looks over at Juno, that disgust in his face as he sees a Minotaur, and he says, I suppose you'll have to do. And you see as Juno is like, wait, have to do what? As you see as Juno's body begins to tense up as Archelander's form seems to disappear, turn into a fine mist and enter through Juno's mouth.
Yo, bro. That's disgusting, bro. Not gonna lie.
Estor Archelander has now used his special ability, Ancestral Possession. It's a long ass wall of text, but just so that TLDR, he's now possessing Juno,
Yeah.
Estor is now basically immune to damage. You would, if you want to give him out, there's a couple of options, but the easiest one is to drop Juno.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
But
Juno.
as an added thing, Estor now has access to Juno's class features and abilities. So let me move him underneath Juno. So let me double check something. Does he now act on his turn and also Juno's turn? Let me see. When Esther is targets and capacity to lose control of his body, Esther now controls body but doesn't require target from awareness. Esther can be targeted by any spell. Body drops 0 pain points or
We
until
drown
Esther
Juno.
is turned.
I'm not gonna drown Juno.
Why, Derek?
Does this break our oath?
I don't think it technically would because we would be attacking Estor.
Hold on, guys. Let me contact my auntie. Do. Hey, auntie.
so-
So we hit them and knock them unconscious. Like, it's not break our oath.
Because we're in another world.
And right as as Juno is possessed by Estor, he then turns around, and with Estor's voice coming out of Juno's body, he says, "My loyal crew, advance, besiege. There are traitors within our midst." And now, the rest of the specters join initiative.
Get my own. Well, alright, guys, we got this. It's okay.
We just had to kill one guy. That's like literally all we had to do, and now we're fighting a freaking raid boss.
No, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure we would have to fight him anyway.
So hold on, I'm going. I had to reorder initiative,
Yeah,
so
but-
give me one moment. The flying sword. You see as Catton says, "No, you will not deny me your calendar. Ebony, destroy his vessel."
Shit.
As the flying sword flies towards Juno and will attempt to attack. So we'll see if it hits. It's only one attack, so we'll see. And that's a natural 20 on Juno.
He's fine.
This is why we don't want Derek to be captain.
Shush,
So
sir.
that's 15 points of damage on Juno. For this time, Drakgar, you are no longer the one keeping track of Juno's health. I am.
Oh no.
Don't worry, he'll be unconscious, guys. Don't worry. Technically, he's
That's
unconscious.
it for the flying sword, Exandri.
I take to the sky and fly 30 feet down towards the specters.
Nuke him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'll be 20 feet there. And then I'm going to use my last channel divinity as a light burst radiates from me as I cast my channel divinity turn undead.
Oh no! Oh, sucks.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's everybody from this up.
Everybody
believe.
within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, so the bottom 5 I don't get.
Okay, so all 6 of them. I thought it was 60 feet for some reason. All right, so all 6 of them must make a wisdom saving throw. Spectre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6.
They all die, they all failed.
Well, that is if they are within.
Whoa.
That is within a. If they are within a certain CR range. which they are not.
Oh.
So they are not destroyed. They are just turned.
Oh, I thought last episode we said that they were below the CR range. Okay.
No, I said the CR range right now for destroy undead is one CR 1/2. They are not CR 1/2.
Oh, they're above 1/2?
Yes.
Okay.
So this one's turned. This one's turned. This one is turned. This one is turned, but then the last one is not. All right. Oh.
Wait, so wait, they're alive now?
All right. That's your action. Anything else, Alexandri?
Bonus action. So would they're not. So are they evil now? Wait, what? I'm confused.
I mean, you did see them kind of turn their attention towards you. There's still like that sort of lethargy in their faces, as if they really don't want to be here, but they have to follow Captain's orders.
I will cast Sanctuary on myself as a bonus action.
Okay. Drakgar.
It's okay, I can heal him. It's okay, I can heal him.
I'm sorry, Juno. Pythor's hammer. And that one's supposed to have Divine Fury, so I'm just gonna add that right now.
That holy stuff, though.
I accidentally knocked over my mic.
So 17, looks like.
Hold on. Let me see. An 18. Oh shit! I was not pointing up at the fight. An 18 does hit Juno, I believe. Yeah. 4. 11 plus Divine Fury. 17. Let me double check something here.
That's a holy damage.
So yeah,
damage.
17 points of damage.
And then I'll do the same thing again. Oh, thank God I missed.
10 misses. You, Drakgar, go in and attack, and the first impact, direct hit on Juno's body. You hear Estor's distorted sort of like laugh that seems to be layered on top of Juno's own voice. As he, that moment of hesitation of, oh shit, I'm hurting my ally, my friend, makes it so that the second strike is just completely off mark and you whiff it. Anything else?
And
Man, if only he possessed Derek.
I know, right?
In the fucking bag.
I would have just picked him up and yeet off the ship.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
As the second strike misses, you hear Estor Juno say, "This really wasn't your best idea. I can guide you through the seas that lie beyond the Cerulean Gulf. But it seems that you need to learn through some tough love." This Spectre, which one is this? Is this one of the turn ones? Let me double check. Yes, that's one of the turn ones. What is the Spectre's movement speed? 50. So moves 50 feet away, well, 100 feet away from Exandri. Because he has to use all of his available movement to move once his turn. 75, 80, 90, 95, 100. The ghost realizes its attacks can't actually damage Esor Kilander. He looks over around, almost desperate, saying, "No, after all this time, you will feel my wrath, Archelander." He kind of looks over. Let's see what he'll do. All right. I'm gonna roll a 1d2. Okay. You points at not at Juno / Archelander, not at his armors, not at his weapon. Points at you, Drakgar, and says,
Oh.
"I will put your body to better use." A charisma saving throw.
What now?
Be body hopping.
I do not consent to this. Fuck.
That is just enough to make it.
Let's go!
You see as this, as Cathan seems to reach into you, Drakgar, in a similar manner to how Archelander tried to reach into Juno. But you,
like 2023.
But you feel the influence kind of invading, like fogging your mind, putting smoke in your head, and you're like, "What the fuck?" As you like shake violently, you see as Cathan reels back. "I will not be denied my vengeance." That is his action. Can't actually do anything else this turn. No, wait, he definitely can. Let me see something. No, he can do something else, but not just yet. This Spectre, who isn't turned, is gonna run, or fly rather, up to you, Exandri, and attempt to attack you.
Make that wisdom saving throw, BB.
That is true. It better fail this, otherwise that's a natural 20. We'll see. Alright. So you see...
He's gotta attack somebody else.
There's nobody else within range, so he's just gonna have to miss out on the attack. So the Spectre kind of flies towards you, reaching one hand. It would have been dead on your head if it wasn't for that veil of energy protecting you. As it seems to... There's kind of like almost this glitch effect that takes place where the Spectre's hand seems to deviate off course. The necrotics or like energy just sapping at nothing in particular. That is it for hit. This one. The animated armor is going to look... the Escathan looks over at the armor and says, "Give him no quarrel, even if it means taking out all of his abilities to possess someone, and his options." The animated armor follows the orders of its master, and is going to multi-attack Juno. 22 hits for 4.
Oh wait, come on.
And then one more. 7, technically 9, because he's flanking with the sword, fails as well. Metius. Let's see, hold on, I was doing something here. I'm reading his spells. Give me a moment. What can he do that doesn't just fuck over everybody?
I got an idea, guys.
Is
Gross.
gonna...
You gonna grab Estor and jump off the
No.
boat? Wow, you're so brave.
But he thinks for a moment, he thinks, come on. Right, I have something. If he tries to possess any of us, I'll try and see if I can restrain their bodies with this. As he reaches into his component pouch, let's see. You see as he finds this miniature that looks like a hand, similar to the arms and hands that you guys found sticking out from the earth, like the hands of Kentimane. He reaches for this miniature, and he says, "All right, let's try this." As he's going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. So he makes a stone hand appear from the ground. Damn. He's gonna have to. Juno has to make a strength saving throw. Let me put that hand on the ground there. There we go. So Juno has to make a strength saving throw. Damn, boy, rolling against myself. Let's see. Fails.
Let's go.
He takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Is restrained but unconscious.
Guys, he's alive at least.
Sorry, Juno. Somebody help him. He says as he maintains concentration on the body. Derek. Actually, let me double check something about the possession. Does Esther get shunted out if the creature is unconscious?
Red, I think he does.
Until the body drops to 0 hit points. So you see as Esther is kind of shunted out of Juno's. Oh, I accidentally put Juno into the GM layer. My bad. You see as
To the shadow realm he goes.
God, he's out of the dream.
you see as Juno gets restrained by the hand. A slight sound of like crunching can be heard as he sustains a bit of damage. Esther gets shunted over to the to outside.
Oh, no.
Derek, your turn.
Alright then, and I will hold on, let me see. Where's my spell thing? Where's my spell stuff? Hold up. Honestly, I could probably do this without hopefully putting everybody else in harm. Where's it at? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I can't do that. Oh man, I forgot about he has that. Oh man, never mind. Juno would love to use if I used that earlier. I'm trying to remember which spell to use. I think it's one of these. No, I'm thinking. Okay.
No, sorry, I choked on some fruit.
I was like, well, I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to remember which spell it is.
It was a sour grape. I wasn't ready.
Okay. Can I use the enchanting music?
Huh?
I want to cast a sleeping spell on Estor. It's one of my traits.
Would you reach 5th level? Like a suggestion. Spell cast the sleep spell. Where are you placing this at? Because the radius.
I'm on Esther if it's a possible, because I know sometimes it might not work. Because he could be a ghost and ghost don't go sleepage.
All right. If this is what you want to do.
So you go to bed, bitch.
So you cast sleep in the area where Estor is at. I do need you to roll me the die for sleep. I believe it's 5d8. Let me double check. Sleep. Yes, it's 5d8. Roll me 5d8.
Oh my god, is it rolling slash?
Slash is first before the R.
Not read it.
So
I just missed.
so Estor is immune to the sleep condition.
I
And
knew it. Something like that always happens.
And the thing is that Juno is unconscious, but because sleep is an AoE that doesn't differentiate between friend or foe, Juno is not only unconscious, he's now asleep as well.
Worry,
he's asleep
he
making
used
that
rest.
save. He's asleep making that save. My bad. That first thing didn't quite make sense. What's your current HP, Drakgar?
41.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
so you are not affected by the sleep spell yourself.
Okay, thank God. Oh, thank God,
neither-
man. Oh my God.
Let's see. Can the sword be affected by sleep? Let me double check.
No way.
This is
You're
going
putting a
so
sword to
bad.
sleep.
No.
Ain't no way. You're saying you put a sword to sleep.
I believe because it's a construct, he just doesn't need to sleep. Yeah. Okay. So constructs aren't affected by sleep either. So yeah, no effect sadly. Your sleep spell doesn't seem to have an effect on Nestor.
Okay, and then I will try to provoke Estor. Estor, is a fight between me and you now.
I believe we are a bit
It's
past.
who the better Dragonlord
Go ahead.
lies, and I use my Anorex to shine my crown a bit and put it back on, just so I can piss him off more.
I believe we are a bit past that. Though I must say,
So you,
I am impressed by what I'm seeing here. You certainly gathered yourselves quite the crew.
would love for you to join us.
Anything?
That would be a good thing for you. I use one of my trait thingies so I can actually do something now, which I will do right now. I will again use Thunder Clap, and it's 5 feet, so none of my friends get hurt, so I don't get yelled at. Thanks.
Well, no, because sleep is an action. You can't cast. The Thunder Clap is also.
But that was one of my trait.
Yeah, yes,
was my
yes,
trait,
but
so
the spell sleep requires an action.
But I can cast it one time. Smedge. Okay. Guess. Well then. We'll heal. I will use. No, I can't. Can I use a bonus action to use Healing Ward? So I have like one more left. I think that's used as a bonus action, correct?
You already casted a leveled spell. This turn you cannot cast another level spell as a bonus action.
Wait a minute, did I?
Yes, sleep counts.
I'll-
Sleep counts as a leveled spell.
Bruh. So confusing. I guess I can't do nothing. Can't use Bardic Inspiration at all either then.
I mean, yeah, no, bonus space and a bonus action.
Oh, what with the Healing Ward? Oh my god. One day is it? Oh,
Well,
never
no,
mind.
because okay, just to reiterate this, because we've been over this. As per D&D 5e rules, you can't cast 2 level spells on the same turn as an action and bonus action. Sleep, Healing Word, they count as level spells even if they come from racial features.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration requires a bonus action, but it's not a spell. Therefore, you can still use it as a bonus action even if you use your action to cast a level spell.
Okay then. Then I will use Bardic Inspiration on Drakgar. And I say, Drakgar, keep your chin up. No, we'll be fine.
Damn, should have used it on me.
Gosh. You
Alright.
just turned undead away from Juno, and you could have kicked him out. Juno was still alive.
Keeping 20 specters off of us is a lot more important.
It's okay. You just fly around in circles. You can make him make a like a chase him like a chicken scene.
Alright.
Or burp, you'll be
Juno,
fine.
death save. Now you can do that death save, Drakgar.
Still alive. Don't worry.
Oh, I gotta reopen this thing. I closed it.
He's sleeping, so it's okay.
Where's
Is this an inception if he's sleeping in a dream?
It's more akin to lack of consciousness than actual sleep.
Lack of so he's in a coma. Got it.
Yeah, basically.
Uh,
Tell your brother put me in the cove.
we have a problem. He's not showing up for me. Oh, there he is. Never mind. I'm just blind.
Lee Sin says so. Who knew?
That is one
a wrap, let's go.
success. The Spectre is turned and therefore has to move 100 feet away.
Jumps off the ship. Yeah, alright, he's gone. We're good, guys. I mean, he drowns.
Porunga. I mean, they fly. They they hover. They hover in the air. Porunga, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna quicken Ray of Frost to Estor.
Okay.
Hopefully he's weak against radiant damage otherwise.
25 hits, no damage. Cold seems to have no effect on Estor Kalander.
Lightning
Damn
damage.
it! So fire and cold.
Well, he isn't immune to fire. He's just resistant to it.
Oh, okay.
Cuts
So
in
it
half.
seems like the only thing that did damage to him from what is bludgeoning so far. Right?
Holy damage.
Did holy
Do you guys
damage
have-
do? Did we do holy damage to him yet?
Yes, you divine.
I want to cast this.
Well, that was
Do
on
it.
Juno. Did that count? As...
And cover as much of the specters to the south as I can.
Shrub.
Okay. That is a sleet storm. Let me double check. Alright, so drag the token marker there. Give me one moment.
Needs a pinch of dust and a few drops of water. The
So
bolts are
that's
dusty.
a 20-foot
Splash of
tall
water.
cylinder with a 40-foot tall radius. I'm gonna drag the fireball spell marker here. 40-foot wide. Let's see.
Both sides, so it's 80.
Oh, waste of a spell, bro. They were gonna run away. It's okay.
Slowed down. They're Anivia ulted.
So we're trying to
Just like that one
catch
game.
all of this.
They were all gonna run away.
Yeah.
They slowly run away. There you
What
go.
about these guys down here at the
It's fine.
bottom?
It's fine. It's fine.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Do that. That's a lot better.
Sandry's just a little bit out of the radius now.
Don't drop that on me. I'm in the air. You biatch.
Your
Well,
wing has a
you
little
are
snow
you
on it.
are how many feet in the air are you, Alexander?
I'm 20 feet up.
Oh, in that case, yeah, you would still you would be caught in the area if it was covering your token a little bit more. Let's see. The ground when a creature enters the person for the first time on a turn or starts its turn, then must make a dexterity saving throw. Falls prone. Oh, buddy. Do I have do I have a fucking news for you? So you see as you cast Sleet Storm. You've used this spell before. It knocks people on their ass. You know, that's like the whole thing about Sleet Storms. Knocks people on their ass. So you're like, yeah, take this, Spectres. You manifest the Sleet Storm. You manifest a Sleet Storm on the Spectres, and they are unperturbed.
Huh?
Spectres are immune to the prone condition.
Bruh.
Good. All right, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Let me. Could you?
It's his turn to eat.
Could you put turn on death on the chat real quick? I want to see if the effect drops if they specifically take damage or if a spell is casted against them.
Who's put what spell where?
Turn on death. Xandri, could you put turn on death on the chat?
Oh, if they failed their saving throw, I think they just run away from me now.
Well, yeah, but the effect disappears when they. I
God
don't.
damn it, Pumo.
Yeah, that's the effect has a chance of disappearing.
If they took damage because of you, I'm gonna be pissed. Because then you
Didn't
just
take any
ruined my
damage.
whole plan.
It's not my fault.
for
Doesn't take
one
any-
for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. This doesn't do damage, so they are still turned.
Okay. Don't mess with my specters. You fight the other dude. I got every specter I will kill.
Well, let me.
Well, I was just trying to help.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Don't worry. I will kill every specter. I got this.
All right. This specter is turned. It is. I don't think it's actually affected by this fucking sleet storm. I mean, hold
So
on.
cold.
The ground.
Just keep running away, little
Yeah,
specters.
The ground in the area is difficult terrain, so they can just hover over it, and it's still they can still move their full movement.
I mean, if they did it, that's okay too.
That's it. It's gonna use this action to dash to move as far away from Exandria as possible, so that's 100 feet. This Spectre, action to dash, moves 100 feet. If my roll 20 would stop lagging. Motherfuck. Hold on, give me a moment. Let's see. 5, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So that's that. This Spectre also has to move 100 feet away from Exandria.
Run, my little pretties.
85,
Keep
95, 100.
They're floating and the boat still moves, or can they be left behind?
I mean, is the boat moving? It's a dream. Life could be
Oh, yeah.
dream. Life could be dream.
We're gonna
So,
wake up and the boat's gonna be sieged by Mitro, so we're just sleeping on it.
so here's the thing. I need to roll the recharge ability for Estor's ancestral possession,
Away. Roll one.
which he
No.
gets, which he gets back.
Can I use cutting words?
That's that's not how that works.
I know one of my spells can help.
Dude,
I
we're
think.
so fucked.
Roll.
Estor is gonna turn to you, Drakgar, and say, "You look a bit more able-bodied than your companion. Let's
rock.
see what's inside that head of yours."
Jesus.
Oh my!
Could
my!
you make me a charisma saving throw, Drakgar?
Remember, you
Alright,
have your bardic
Jesus, please
inspiration.
give me a good freaking.
You got bardic inspiration, please.
Ah,
Never mind.
Even with bardic inspiration, that's not gonna make it.
You need like a 15 or 17, something like that.
So you guys see as Estor Kalander, same thing as would happen with Juno. Drakgar just for a moment freezes up, like this steamy, sort of like mist-like effect seems to flow into his body. Now here's to us, says Estor Kalander as he is now in Drakgar's body.
God damn it! This is what you get for not trying to get laid.
my brother and
Yeah,
Chris here caused all this.
Look, it's not my fault. You
Uh,
suck at charisma.
Now you're not gonna.
The flying sword will look over at
Don't you
Drakgar.
have bardic inspiration? Oh no, you wouldn't roll high enough. You only got a 4.
You
Yes, he
see
rolled me
as
here.
Scathon looks over and says, "No, that was my body!" As he yells out at Estor.
Huh?
Kalander.
Huh?
Even if it means that I have to go through each one of these mortals to get to you, Arcalander, I shall do so. Attack, Ebony! As the sword is going to target Drakgar.
Oh yeah, I forgot the shields on shields on shields you have on them.
So, god damn it, y'all! This operation was going so well.
We
So-
just needed to kill that guy. Like literally, that's like all we had to do.
Did you reckless by any chance, Drakgar?
No, no.
You did that.
So that's a 14 won't hit in that case. The flying sword only gets one attack. Exandri, one of the 10,000 specters is is.
All right, I throw my hands up in the air with my fireball spell scroll, and I'll be like, I hope I'm gonna do this right, Bet. And I'm gonna use my fireball spell scroll to hit all of these specters back here.
All of the those specters back there.
Yep, all of these.
Okay, they all have to make dex saves.
Boom.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 specters.
And I have 2 of the scrolls. I can only cast 1 at a time, correct?
Correct, because they're both level spells and they both require actions.
Okay, and another question. Since it's a spell scroll, does that take up a spell slot?
It does not take up a spell slot, but it makes the spell scroll disappear.
Okay, I was just curious, so I do my next my next action after the spell. So far, they all fail. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one passed, and that one passed. 4 of them failed.
Roll me the damage. I believe that is 8d6.
66.
I
Nice.
dropped it onto my page just to use it.
All right, so roll me
Shit.
damage.
Bug. Did it pop up?
Eventually.
It hasn't yet. No.
Eventually.
Now it does. Let's see. Are specters resistant or immune to fire? They are resistant to fire damage. Meaning that even those who failed will take reduced damage from this.
It's fine. I have 1 more.
So he fails. He fails. He fails.
Man, I should have just attacked the guy instead of letting frickin' Derek's plan go through.
We're fine, sir.
This one succeeds, so he takes even further reduced by half. And this guy succeeds, taking further reduced by half. Okay, so you pull out the scroll of fireball, say the incantation, and pray to the gods that you don't actually consume this spell scroll in the waking world. When you do this.
Oh,
And
audio cut out.
Oh.
Hello?
Did my audio die? Hello?
Oh, you're fine. You're here. You're here. You're there. You hi.
Okay, Alexander, you there? Alexander?
Her audio is going to cut out.
Damn. Well, Alexander prays to the gods that she doesn't actually consume this spell scroll in the waking world, and fires a streak of fire in that location where all the specters are at. Casantori, you and she can't.
Okay,
there we
I'm
go.
back. Sorry, audio randomly cut out.
You can.
After my fire scroll, I'll cast Sanctuary on myself as a bonus.
You cannot, because Fireball is technically a leveled spell.
Oh, I just asked you if it took up a spell slot.
No,
You
it
said
doesn't
so
take up a spell slot, but it constitutes as you casting a level spell.
Got it. Oh, I will. Oh. Ooh, we're gonna be very careful. I will.
So confused.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Actually, yeah, because I think all of these are actions.
Okay. If that's it. If that's it for your turn, are you moving? Anything else? I'll take that as an. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just double checking something, but it's like a long paragraph to read. No, I will stay right here. No. I will take an opportunity of attack and fly away.
Okay. The Spectre will try to do a up attack. That is a 9. That will miss.
That misses.
Alright. That's the end of your turn. Drakgar, you are incapacitated, possessed by Estor Kalander. From if I'm reading the feature correctly, then yeah, you move on his turn instead of on your own.
Yay.
There's no way to break out of it.
No.
Is Juno
Sure.
still down? Did you guys not heal Juno?
No,
I
Juno's
couldn't
still,
heal because my spell took a thingy.
yeah, Juno's still down. The Spectre is turned. And therefore,
Bye.
I'm just going to remove him from initiative. The
Hooray!
Spectre is not turned, but just got hit by a fireball from Exandri. Meaning that it is going to retaliate as it moves back towards y'all. 50 feet.
Close, BB.
It's going to dash. Yeah, take the dash action to close the gap towards Exandri and Porunga. That is it for this one.
Do nothing.
This one will carefully maneuver around Drakgar, flying towards you, Derek. Actually, first of all, I need to see if he recharges his thing. No, he does not. He's gonna look over at Drakgar, Drakgar / Estor, and say, "If that body does not belong to me, it will belong to nobody, Archelander."
Haha.
Whew, that misses. His withering touch. Yeah, that's it for it. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, that's it. This Spectre, who was the one chasing after Exandri, will continue to do so. He's gonna fly over to you, Exandri, and attempt to attack you. A lot of shit happened here that the recording screen didn't catch up with. He's going to attempt to life drain you.
Fail.
Missing completely.
Fail.
The animated armor will look over towards will look over towards Juno. No. Scathon looks at the animated armor and says, "Azure Scale, make sure you leave no options for a Calander to swap back to." He looks over towards you, Derek, and says, "I'm sorry, but we can't take any chances." As he commands Azure Scale, the living armor, to finish off Juno.
Did Juno just die, guys?
No, because he missed. No,
He
they missed.
misses.
They both missed.
Misses twice. Yeah, he had advantage on this, by the way, because Juno is incapacitated. Well, it's unconscious and on the ground, basically. He had advantage.
More
on both
reason
of them.
to have killed this guy in the very beginning instead of going with fucking Derek's plan.
No, I agree.
That's it. This Spectre, who just received a fireball to the face for his problems, will move 5, 10, 20. He's gonna dash to close the distance and move right here next to Porunga. Actually,
Get that down here.
my bad. He's gonna move right here next to Xena, because you were the one that shot a fireball at it. Matthews is looking around. Shit, looking pretty fucking dire. We need to do something here. He's gonna make the Earthen Grasp stop restraining Juno, and instead is gonna make it restrain the suit of armor, saying, "I guess the deal is off, huh?" The animated armor must make a strength save against the Earthen Grasp, which it succeeds with flying colors. The stone hand attempts to restrain the animated armor, but it manages to escape its grasp. Let me double check if Earthen Grasp still causes damage.
When I failed, say, oh, never mind.
The creature must make that takes damage duration.
Half the damage.
bludgeoning.
It takes half on a
Hold on.
successful one.
Let me just make sure I'm not reading the wording incorrectly. What's it? Okay, so if they succeed, if they fail the original that's strength save, you can then follow up and force them to the save again to deal damage again. But it seems that if they succeed the original save, they just don't take damage and are not restrained. On a fail save, yeah, okay. So sadly, the Earth and Grass is unable to grasp the animated armor as Matthew is still concentrating on it. That is his actions. Does he have any bonus actions? Come on. Wizard has to have something. A bonus action.
Fireball.
School of Here's a School of Stoicism. What does the School of Stoicism have? Stoicism.
Trying so hard not to get STPK'd.
I mean, I'm trying to play him as he would play, as Matt would play Matt. He has something, but it only affects him. Sadly. He's gonna look over at you, Porunga and Alexandria, and say, I'll try and get them off of you in a moment. That is for Matthews. Specters. Damn, y'all, you really stir up the fucking hive this time around.
If we survive this, we all agree to throw Juno off the bridge. Or not Juno, Derek off the bridge.
Juno might be a corpse. The Spectre's gonna dash. The Spectre's gonna dash to meet Matthews. Derek. This is finally the chance. The chance you've been waiting for. An opportunity
your ally.
to beat the fuck out of Drakgar.
I could, but I feel like in dreams I always died.
Did you learn? Did you learn from your dreams? Is the question.
We're just dreams. Cast Healing Ward.
On?
Juno level 2, since I still have level 2 spell spots left.
Alright, go ahead.
Good.
Indeed.
Shush.
So now I gotta fight myself.
Yeah, you gotta punch yourself in the face. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Alright, so Juno. So roll me the healing.
Sorry about that. Level 2 or 7. Woo! Level 8. Pick up, buddy.
So he gets 8 points of healing back. He's awake, but still on the ground.
Walk over and I'm gonna smack him if I can.
Wait,
smack him awake. Wake up, buddy!
Alright.
Can I yell at him?
That was... Sorry. That was your bonus action. Any actions?
Okay. Actions? Okay, so I moved... How much I moved? Hold up. I moved from here.
Actually,
15.
Shit. Thanks for reminding me. If that movement is correct, you exited Drakgar's threat range. Meaning...
I was like right here! I was right here and I moved over here.
Yeah, you would have... If that's the case, you would have moved within 5 feet of Drakgar and then exited 5-foot square of Drakgar.
I would have gone... So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
He just wide arcs around.
Drakgar didn't hit me or anything.
Possessed Drakgar is going to take a it's going to take an up attack on you. So Drakgar, roll me an attack.
Oh, he walked all the way around.
What?
Oh.
Which one am I attacking?
If I walked around it, I would have been short. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Wait, I'm still rolling for myself even though.
Because the thing's in the way.
I mean, like, alright. So did you walk? Because the way that you aimed the arrow, it looked like you walked across. You know, you walked away from Drakgar's threat range.
If I went like 5, there's 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30, I would have been short anyway. That's my movement.
Couldn't you just go? I don't know how you're doing that one. Couldn't you just go
And
Why are you going so far
18,
around?
20.
He only
Yeah.
has a 5-foot reach, so as long as you don't go into that 5-foot reach, you could literally wake up Juno in this spot right here. Literally, right here. You could wake
Nah,
up Juno.
I
That's
want
5 feet.
I like this spot right here better.
Okay.
Sturdy anyway. I'm using all my movement speed anyway.
Alright, in that case, you walk over there after using bonus action to heal Juno. What do you do as your action?
Oh, my action. Okay, where is it? Where's my spell? I have one of these spells left over, and since it could be a perfect time for me to use it. Where is it? Oh, never mind. I'm clicking the wrong box. I think my friend is not good with. Oh no, wait, he's level 2. Damn it, I can't use it. He's a level 2. That was a level 2. I can't use another level 2.
No.
Look, I'm learning,
Yeah, because
guys.
you just used the spell, so you could do a weapon attack.
See, guys, I'm learning, right?
Or a cantrip. You can use a cantrip
Or
as your action as
cantrip.
well.
But I don't think he has attack cantrips, does he?
Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, if I use friends, is Drakgar actually hostile to me since he's my little friend?
That's not gonna work. Friends only gives you
Damn.
advantage on charisma checks to attempt to influence creatures. But it's not a type of spell that would work on like a combat scenario. That's like a thing that you do outside of combat.
Oh, then perfect. I'll use vicious mockery. There you go. Cantrip.
All right.
I totally forgot I had that.
Vicious mockery on who?
Drakgar.
All right, Drakgar, wisdom save.
I'm a fry's brain. 6 damage. Called your mom is so
Actually,
such a
hold on.
rock that.
Let me double check something
thinks-
because I think your wisdom is replaced by Estor's.
60D.
Oh yeah, no. Your wisdom is replaced by by Estor Calanders. So in that case, let me roll Estor's wisdom save.
A Wisdy.
Wait, does that mean his strength is 2?
No, it's I accidentally tapped it twice, but
First one is fine. He failed.
fails.
enough.
Drakgar takes 6 points of psychic damage. No, it's fuck.
Hey, he killed him! Woo! I did it, guys!
Hold on. What the fuck did I do?
I did it! Let's go! Let's go!
There we go. 41. My bad. I typed .6 instead of -6.
Where did the specter just run away to? I literally just watched the specter go flying off the page.
Oh, my bad. I tapped Control C twice instead of just once. Sorry about that. I accidentally typed 0.6 instead of -6 for Drakgar's HP, so it made it so his HP was 0.6. So I had to Control Z that real quick. Alright, so Drakgar's body takes 6 points of psychic damage.
They have a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Correct.
Like that.
and
Right, guys. Dance.
Alright. Juno is back up. What is Juno doing?
What was Juno doing?
He's gonna use
The sword.
I don't know if Drak has the same resistance, so I'm gonna try using unarmed strike instead of. Actually, no, I'll do quarterstaff since it didn't.
Don't use any necrotic attacks. You're already dealing bad with that one anyway.
That one definitely hit.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Again, I'm reading how possession works. It says your body is incapacitated. That means your rage drops.
Yes.
Meaning that you're gonna be taking full damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. And
It's like
Drakgar-
was it a
Drakgar takes 9.
Ginyu?
Then a 15, I believe that hits as
Captain
well.
I like how there's 2 fights going on right now.
12
Fight
points of
myself.
damage. Oof, that is not great. And then 17 hits for another 10. Drakgar is still standing.
Aiden, oh my god, is your thing do you have a thing that keeps you alive for 1 HP?
No.
No,
I thought you
that's
hold a focus.
bet.
They holding a focus sash for a moment, like buddy, what the hell?
All right, is that it for Juno?
Yeah.
Your key point, goddammit.
This
Smack
one
him.
is effectively out of initiative as it's turned into the horizon. And Porunga.
You gonna finish me off?
There's
Wait.
there's like 4
Wait.
seconds.
We got something bigger to fight besides Drac.
I'm gonna move into here and use breath weapon.
Use what? Use breath weapon.
For a dragon. Finally.
What Dragonborn are you? What type of Dragonborn are you?
Ice.
Ice, baby.
Is that a con save or yeah, it's a con save. I believe. Cold damage. Make a constitution throw.
I'm standing on Porunga's shoulders right now doing a balancing act.
Well, you know, you're basically standing like shoulder to shoulder because people are not 5 feet wide. So. One.
Oh, I'm like literally, theoretically, I'm literally on his shoulder.
Oh yeah,
I'm,
because
like,
you're flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're flying. You're bad. In that case,
Love Porunga.
they all three of them must make a Constitution saving throw. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
What is the DC for this? I believe uses your con modifier to set the DC. 8 plus con plus proficiency. So that's 11 plus how much con do you have? Con modifier?
It's 3.
So the first one failed.
Yeah, so the first one fails, but the other ones succeed. Spectres are resistant to cold damage.
Ice, did you not hear the first time?
Listen, all we have is fire and ice. Guys. What do you want us to do?
What do you mean you're clicking holy damage? Y'all doing all your holy damage?
So roll me
Sorry, I'm
the
getting there.
roll me 3d6 because this is a yeah, this is you're level 5, so I believe you're wait, hold on. I just give it yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, you're 3d6 because you're level 6. So roll me 3d6. So this guy is resistant, so takes half even though he failed. And then the other ones take half, further reduced by half because they're resistant. You let out a stream of cold, almost diamond glitter-like breath against the specters, who seem to just bear the front of it. It seems that compared to your breath, the cold grasp of death is even stronger.
Wait, what level are we?
6.
Oh, isn't it 46?
It says increases to 3d6 at 6 level.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that call.
So you move into you can't end your turn on oh no, wait, Xander is 20 feet on the air. My bad. So you can.
We've become a totem pole.
So you can.
Porunga, just
Actually,
Porunga, just
let
don't
me
look
see.
up,
Advanced.
please.
It's okay. I'm not landing on the ground anytime soon. It's fine.
Oh, I'm saying Porunga, don't look up. Don't look up.
Okay,
He's
so
literally right.
How dare you?
so Xander,
Porunga, don't do it. I know you want to, but don't do it.
I'm gonna put the 20 of being 20 feet away, and I'm just gonna move you like right here in the line of the grid, so I know that Porunga is also there. Because,
Okay.
well, anything else, Porunga?
I'm gonna use a bonus action to use my last level 2 spell slot to sorcerer points.
Okay. In that case, you channel your inner magical reserves, take a deep breath. This kind of veil of power covers you for a moment as you feel your innate magical reserves replenish. And sadly, as Porunga's turn ends, that is where we'll be ending this session as well.
Oh my god.
30 minutes early, Goddancel said.
This is why we do not let Derek become captain.
Why? This is like I knew we should have killed that dude. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I
You know what?
knew it because the guy we talked to was like literally like the only way that we could return back to the real world is if we possess you guys. And he was just so cool and polite about it. I knew. I knew we should have listened to Derek and just killed the dude.
Well, I Derek didn't listen to the whole conversation anyway, so Derek would never known.
We
Uh,
told you, buddy.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I told you to listen to my plan. You guys failed
Like-
too, so there you go.
I should have had my Quetzalcoatl attack him as soon as he walked through the door.
like so.
Yeah, I should have.
So, sadly, we're ending in a bit of a cliffhanger mid combat here. But,
Yeah, 30 minutes.
I hope you're, it's at the very least exciting. I know it's a dream, but you guys never know if, if you die in a dream, you'll die in real life. So,
Is it Friday the 13th? Is it Friday the 13th? Is it Nightmare No? Oh,
Yeah,
do we live in Elm Street?
Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the other one. Oh yeah, before we end, Porunga, you said that you were not gonna be able to make it the next week. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So well, I'll ask the rest of you guys off camera if you guys would want to like postpone next session or not, but we'll see how things go. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, well, the plot thickens. The party is engaged in battle with Estor Calander and his crew in the Ultros. Whether they will survive or not, and whether their injuries and experiences will carry over to the waking world, we will see. For the meantime, this is where we'll end the session. And once again, for those of you watching this on YouTube, continue watching along. Like the video, subscribe to keep up with the adventures of the Dawnbringers as they continue their trek across Thalia to bring about a better world that the one that they were born into. And like that, we will end the recording.